All right. Hello and welcome to the Nightmare Fuel podcast. I am Reese, and as always, being joined by Hagbard Celine.
Hello.
And we're being joined by a special guest, Dusty Smith of the Cult of Dusty. Welcome, Dusty.
Hey guys, love you already and glad to be here.
Hey, we're happy you're
I
here.
feel so loved.
You should. You're very loved.
Thank you. This is going to be a very touchy-feely, lovey-dovey edition of the
That's
show.
the way I am, especially when I'm smoking weed.
Makes him all
I'm a
full of
big
love.
marshmallow.
It's a love show. So Dusty, what's been up? I know a lot of people miss you not making videos. What have been your recent online endeavors?
That's what I hear. I'm sorry, folks. I haven't made a lot of content lately. I really apologize for that. I kind of took a break after I got my divorce. I actually got divorced like 2 years ago, so it's been a long break. I've made a few videos here and there in that time, but for the most part, I really haven't done much. I just kind of, there's a lot of reasons. I won't go into it all. A lot of dramatic bullshit happened. A lot of my family disowned me. To be honest, the YouTube thing kind of cost me my marriage. My
Yikes.
wife hated the fact that people thought I was such an asshole. You know, I was no longer the nice Christian boy she married. I was this fucking douchebag that so many people hated, and all her family was religious, and they all saw what I did. And she couldn't stand the fact that I wasn't famous, but the fact that I got a little bit of fame really bothered her too. She didn't like any of it. She liked being very private. She didn't like our private life being in the public, and
Yeah.
so it was a lot of shit like that. You know, my grandmother disowned me. Cops started fucking with me. Pretty much, it's. Have you ever heard like the crab syndrome, where even if crabs are like in a bucket stacked at the top, the crabs at the top of the bucket can't climb out because
Yep.
other crabs are always grabbing them, pulling them back down?
Yeah, the crab pot theory.
Exactly, and that's kind of what I went through. People just continuously pulling me down, and I just got kind of sick of the drama and shit. You know, that's kind of not the life I want to live. I always kind of saw myself as a normal guy, and I just want to be left alone and live my ideal lifestyle. And making videos and being more famous really wasn't adding to that, in my opinion. So I kind of took a break from it. But I'm definitely going to get back to it now. I'm having a new recording studio built this weekend. That's going to be a recording studio / gaming center. Because I have a new Vive now. I'm real big into virtual reality stuff. And when you have one of those, you need a huge amount of space to play in. So it's going to be a virtual reality center / recording studio for videos. So hopefully a lot of new content's going to be coming in the near future.
Well, that's
It's true.
interesting. That sounds really exciting, man.
You don't want
Very
to.
excited.
You don't want to be like swinging your arms around and hitting shit.
Yeah, I watched a friend of mine fall down the stairs on his virtual reality. That was pretty funny.
I've done that actually. I like leaned over onto something that didn't really exist and fell over.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you'll take the 5 controllers and you'll like put them on the table, but the table doesn't really exist, so they fall to the floor. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm an idiot.
Oh yeah, I got tricked by a
This isn't
machine.
real life.
It's not real life, but it's very, very immersive.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. And it sounds like a new way. I mean, imagine you could get on Twitch doing that.
It's a shitload of fun. Now, most people don't know this, but before I started my YouTube channel, I actually was a professional gamer. That's what I did before I started YouTube. So gaming has been a big part of my life for a long time. So I look
Nice.
forward to start making some videos about gaming, you know, try to get back into it some.
There's a good market there. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It is
I'll take some of that
something new.
PewDiePie money.
Get some of that PewDiePie cash.
Some of these people are making so much money, it's obscene.
It really is.
Yep.
To be
I heard
fair,
that
I mean,
PewDiePie's definitely raking it in.
yeah, he's making
Nice.
millions. He's
He's like a
making
millionaire.
millions. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like his shit, but I can't hate on him for it. Man, the success, you know. It's like the reason I don't hate on Justin Bieber. You know, I don't like it, but it's not made for me.
Yeah.
It's brilliant for the people it's made for. Look how well it's working.
If you liked it, there's an institution for you, I'm sure. Yeah.
I like a couple of Taylor Swift songs. I think that Shake It Off song is actually pretty good. I'm gonna lose my cool points for it, but I don't give a shit. I'll just shake it off.
There you
The
go.
song has a message for all its haters.
Yeah, definitely does.
Sure. I don't know if you're aware of what's going to happen to you tonight, Dusty, but we plan on torturing you. And
That's the name of the game.
Bring it on.
yeah, we're about to watch some terrible videos. That's kind of the drill. Let's see what we have, Hagbar.
Oh, and I mean, we have some doozies.
we have some really fucking bad videos. Oh my god. You know what? We were playing it earlier as a test. We're just gonna do the Hey Black Girl video.
All right, get ready.
We
This is
played
Band-Aid
chick
time.
Once and she's terrible.
Already sounds awesome.
Yeah, this is Band-Aid time. Let's just rip it off.
All right, let's do it.
Ouch.
Off to a strong start.
Blackout. Coco calling cats out. Game recognized lames always rap about the.
Oh, I forgot she did intros. Jesus, I should have been on the ball with that. No,
terrible.
no.
When does she actually get talking?
Today's
Okay, there we
episode,
go.
I am going to be reading you guys a poem that I have written. I'm only calling it a poem because that's what people on Tumblr called it. I was compelled.
Oh, so we're starting.
Is she one of these Tumblr feminists?
Yeah.
Oh my
She-
God, okay.
Look, she's a poet. She speaks from the soul.
It's not slam poetry, is it? I don't know if I can sit through slam poetry.
I know it's such not a poem. She's barely able to call it a poem.
Oh,
It's
okay,
really
well,
just
this is-
rambling.
It's
Yeah.
really beautiful, then.
If it's any consolation, Dusty, the only person in this hangout that has any idea what's coming is him. I don't have any idea what's happening here.
That's true.
Write
We all
this
be suppressed
poem, this
together.
post,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it, just because every single day I am reminded that black women are only allowed to be a certain type of person, a certain type of human being. I just had to put it out there in the universe, in the world, in the Twitter sphere, Tumblr sphere, internet sphere, whatever.
The longer someone talks with their eyes closed, the more respect I lose for them.
She's a mad woman. But remember guys, a black woman can only be one thing.
Yeah, she gotta get out there to the Twitter sphere, let you know what she's thinking. Because it's important, y'all.
Well, I can.
It's funny she says that because she has a video titled something like "When I Used to Be a Coon" or something.
Lovely.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, at least she didn't say black Twitter. That actually kind of surprises me.
Black Twitter.
Like, I know that's hilarious that exists, doesn't it?
It is, and you can hashtag black Twitter and check it out. It's a real thing.
Look,
I know, it's like-
Cagbart.
Why do you need that? You can be on Twitter, you know that, right?
Yeah.
No one is banning you from Twitter.
Nope. Nope. It's self-imposed segregation, which I think is kind of funny to watch.
Are they
Cagbart,
allowed
you
to
don't
have-
understand. On
Are white
Black
people allowed
Twitter,
on
they're
Black Twitter?
woke.
No,
think so.
no, white people are not allowed on black Twitter.
Okay, know that.
Damn it.
But it seems like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Fuck you
We
wanna
should-
call
we
it. I
should
just
start
want
a
to put it out
GoFundMe.
there that, yo, it's alright for you to be you. Whatever that you is. The name of this is called Hey Black Girl.
This is
Hey
gonna
Black
hurt.
Girl.
Hey,
Oh, she turned the color on.
oh shit. It's getting serious now. Shit's getting real, yo.
You know, we usually do that in reverse, right? Like, traditionally, we would do that, and then when you started the dramatic piece, you would turn the black and white on. That's traditionally
That's
how we
true.
do that.
She's flipping the script.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Or just doing it wrong.
It's okay to cry. It's okay not to trust white people from jump. It's okay
What?
to be like,
Fuck you immediately. Fuck you immediately. Fuck that.
I like how that's the first line.
No, fuck that. Fuck
Oh.
that. Segregating. You gotta separate yourself from us bullshit.
That
Okay?
was awesome.
I have never in my fucking life treated a black person differently because of the color of their skin.
Imagine if
Never.
a white guy said that. A white guy or a white woman goes, it's okay to not trust black people off the rip. It's fine. It's understandable.
This is the best part is that what we're doing right now is complete equality. Like we're treating her like we would treat anyone else.
Exactly. That's exactly what I say all the time. You know, there are white people out there that think that you have to protect black people from jokes. Black people are not special, weak snowflakes that need white people to protect them from jokes. You know, that's racist in itself, thinking that.
Exactly.
Rib on black people- Exactly. You rib on black people exactly as hard as you rib on white people, Asian people, or anybody else. You don't give them a special pass because of the color of their skin. That's fucking racism.
But look, Dusty, they can't handle it. I mean, the white man is stronger. Come on.
Hey, black
That's
girl.
true.
Hey, black girl, use proactive.
Oh shit!
Shots fired.
Damn, savage.
it's okay to wear weave. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to walk around in your bonnet. It's okay to be angry.
Is it?
Bonnet. she's gonna start listing off a lot of things that I would think are negative. Like, is it okay to be depressed? Like, I don't.
It's
Are we
not good to
some?
be depressed.
Yeah.
Are we celebrating this now?
We should be encouraging it, definitely. I
Or
don't
just-
recommend it. I've tried it. It sucks.
Oh, it's
By
amazing.
fucking definition.
It's amazing. It's the best.
You have every right. It is okay to place your needs above men. It's okay not to be interested in men.
Well, I mean, in theory, that's true for everyone. In theory, most of us
Yeah,
place
yeah,
ourselves
true.
over everyone else. So, I mean, yeah, that's inherently true, but I don't think that's what you mean.
You know, and we kind of missed it earlier because we got a little cut off. But she said, "Black women, it's okay to be angry because you have every right to be."
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, because
That's
know,
just-
everyone
make yourself
knows.
a victim. Yeah. Why make yourself a victim like that? I mean, some black women do have things to be angry about, and some of them have fine lives. I think Beyonce's doing all right.
Yeah.
No, she needs to be angry. She's oppressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
She's
why
very
she's
oppressed.
making. That's why she's making all those, all that fuss about the Black Power movement. You know, just to reassert her blackness, which I think is so funny.
Like she needs to do that. Like anybody forgot Beyonce was black.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
Well,
shocked. Did you
it's-
know Beyonce's black?
it's
Holy
the same.
shit,
If you
dude.
remember, it's the same pattern. What's her name? Went through Jennifer Lopez when she wrote "I'm Still Jenny from the Block." It's basically the same thing,
I remember
Of
that.
course.
That was so bad.
wasn't it?
Like, girl, don't play. We know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Marketing bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, Hagbard, you
ever.
don't understand. They have to do that because otherwise you get called a coon.
Yeah. Well, and that's white people's fault, by the way.
Our president gets called a coon all the fucking time.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I've
it's
noticed it's mainly okay for like liberals to call conservative black people coons for some reason.
Mhm.
It's like
Oh, yeah,
it's
that
totally
happens.
socially acceptable to be racist against conservative blacks by other blacks. It's very
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
They's just working for master.
Oh. Oh, that's flinchy. Oh, she is wearing a fedora. Fantastic.
Lovely.
You're appropriating neckbeard culture.
It's okay to be fat. It's okay to twerk.
Oh, here we go. It's okay to be fat. That has nothing to do with race or anything. Don't be fat. That's not good.
No, look, it's okay. It's
But
fine.
I think like 80% of black women are overweight, I think, statistically. I'm not saying that as a joke. I think
Yeah.
that's actually true. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, there's a
It is a problem they're
distribution.
having.
Yeah, there's a
No.
distribution issue.
yeah. I can't
okay
talk,
not-
though.
To have traditional education. It's okay.
What the?
Let's go back. Let's go back. No way.
Yeah, that deserves to be
No
reheard.
way.
have traditional.
Yeah, no.
It's okay not to be interested in men whatsoever. It's okay to be fat. It's okay to twerk. It's okay not to have traditional education.
Be dumb, be fat, and twerk. That is her life goals.
That's the trifecta right there. That's how you know you've made it.
That-
Oh,
Definitely great life advice.
A fat, uneducated twerk master.
we share
Okay.
we share a
It's okay to be
planet.
angry about that as well.
Yeah,
I would be angry about that if that was my life.
we
I'm
share a
already
planet
angry
with
about
these
it.
people,
It's not even
dude.
my life.
These are real human beings. This person thinks that they're like saying something deep here. This is a human. Isn't that amazing? What happened to our species?
You just don't understand philology.
Philology.
I'm not even sure what her name's supposed to mean.
Philology noir.
Who even cares?
It's philosophy, gyno women, noir black. It's the philosophy of black women.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
It's okay
Thanks for
to be
explaining that.
Yeah.
brilliant. And it's okay not to be. It's okay to be shy. It's okay
Okay,
to
well
be
that's
a
good because you're not. So
Definitely.
you're covered.
We could use some more shyness, please.
Definitely makes you hurt.
Yes, more shyness, please. Don't make any more videos.
It's okay to be mean. It's okay to be quiet.
What?
It's
What?
okay to be mean.
Uh,
It's okay to be an
What goes into
asshole.
Yeah, just be a completely unlikable douche. That's fine.
It's shit.
oh, can
It's
you
all
believe
good.
this is less than
It's all
2
good.
minutes?
Yeah, this is a short video, but it feels like an eternity, doesn't it?
Yeah, these little rapid fire ones that have become popular where like all these people will just really, really quickly say like a list of things or questions for white people and all these. They're just compressed. I mean, they are the densest amount of shit I've ever gotten through.
To call this a poem is just an insult to literature and everything.
Truly it is.
No.
Hell, I forgot this was supposed to be a
I want to
poem.
say, she has nice skin.
She
She
does.
has really nice skin. I
She
just want to say
does.
something positive about her for some reason. I don't know. I feel sorry
Okay.
for her.
That's true. Everyone should tweet something nice at this.
Yeah,
girl.
remember,
She probably
we're
gets a-
using the
I want to
remember.
pay it forward a little bit.
Yeah, remember, we're using the Leafy method from now on. You simply go, "Hey, nice shirt, dude." Anytime you're mad, just say something nice about it.
Rigby.
That's what I recommended people do to Lexwell.
Yeah, just go compliment Lexwell.
Yeah, just go send him nice messages. How's your day been?
How much for the mannequin? You know, normal stuff.
It's okay to be a boss ass bitch. It's okay to be ghetto. It's okay to
No, girl.
Girl, it sure is.
You know, it's that kind of
Yeah, what she
thinking.
want to be.
Yeah, you know, it's that kind of thinking that's ruining your society, right?
It definitely is.
It's okay to be boss ass bitch ho.
It's okay to twerk and be stupid and ghetto and
This is all
Fat.
good.
That's so racist, Dusty. You have
all
no
good
idea.
things. She said it,
Yeah,
and she's black, so she can't be racist.
and
So,
she can't be wrong. Remember
Look,
that.
she can say it, but you're appropriating her oppression. You
that
see,
is true. I am a racist asshole. I agree with that.
white man.
My privilege. I have not checked it.
be a single mom. It's okay not to desire marriage whatsoever. It's okay to speak your mind, believe me. It's okay to be selfish. You are not anyone's mule. It's okay not to believe in God.
Oh my.
It's okay.
Oh wow, she said one useful thing.
Interesting. She also said it was okay to be a single mom. Let's perpetuate that more in the black community, please. I'm sure
Yeah.
that will end
It's
well.
okay, but it's not ideal, definitely.
I mean, it's fine, but it's
No.
not. That's not. Should not be the goal you're going for.
Yeah, she seems to be conflating. Like, look, you can be whatever you want, but it's probably people are going to say if something's not working out.
It's not best to strive for these things. Definitely not best to strive for them.
Yeah,
Best to avoid them
exactly.
if you can. If you just happen to fall in these situations, okay, it's fine. You can make the best of it. But it ain't great.
It's okay to twerk in
No,
front of
it's-
your children.
That is not okay.
No, definitely not.
Okay not to code switch. African American vernacular English is valid. It's okay.
It's not.
What?
That's what they're calling Ebonics now, by the way. It's African American vernacular
African-American
English.
Vernacular English.
Yes, that's what Ebonics is.
So speaking of regular English is code switching? Is that what they're calling
Yes, yes, that's what they say. Like, do you speak differently around your friends if they're white or black? It's like, well, yeah. Even I do that, and I'm white. When I hung out with hood rats, I used to talk more like a hood rat. What's your point? I mean,
it? My southern accent comes out when I'm around my grandma.
Yeah.
I'm all country and shit. I'm like knee-high to grasshopper.
Okay to have a mental illness. It's okay.
well, it's not. I mean, it's okay, but it's not. What is your?
You know, mental illness. They're always so great. They're amazing.
You know what's amazing? Schizophrenia.
Yeah, it's
Highly
amazing.
recommended.
It's okay to have schizophrenia.
I want to make a response video, and it's just gonna be shit like, "It's okay to be caught in a hurricane. It's okay to get syphilis. That's fine.
Everything's
Okay to be shot
fine.
in the face.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay to get mugged. You know, whatever. It
Anal
happens.
rape. Fine.
Anal
to
rape
ask
is
for
fine,
help.
of course.
It's okay not to be conventionally attractive. It's okay to be sexually liberated. It's okay to just be. You are valid. Your ideas,
Thank
your
you.
mind, your personality,
You're validated.
your lifestyle, your hobbies, your aspiration, your abilities are
What if-
This
what if
is
my
literally
hobby
just
is-
like self-congratulatory. This is just
my
it's like
God.
anyone listening to this is just a giant pat on the back.
Screen cap.
No matter what you do, what you are, you're amazing.
So wait, is it okay if my hobby is making fun of you? Because that's kind of what it is at this
That's
point.
okay. She gave us permission.
Okay. I was just making sure.
all valid. And don't you ever forget it. I love you so, so much.
But it's not true. You can't just say someone's ideas are valid because of who they are. That's retarded. And how long is your exit?
Holy shit, that is a big exit.
Now this, I was
There's
gonna
no way to
exit,
say
but
goodbye.
yeah, I was gonna leave, but this I've got to see.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't ever think that I'm gonna let
Oh
these
my god,
bitch-ass
she's just
trolls
gonna
keep
fucking
me
chill.
from
Gushing.
expressing my
Oh, this is her solidarity thing because a bunch of people are making fun of her videos. It's not just us, dude. There are a bunch of people hammering her shit.
I mean, I wouldn't have found her if I saw Blair made a response to her and a couple other people, and that's how everyone found her videos.
We should have her on the show. I'd like to talk to her. I think she's kind of cute. I think maybe I can get some girl.
No,
We'll
she's half a glass of wine from calling you a cave beast, dog.
I can work with that. Believe me, I've worked with that.
You can tweet at her.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone tweet her and let her know Dusty's interested.
I'm good to go. Let's do this.
But no, what's
my
funny is I remember that was someone asked me how I would react to being called a male Saxon, and my honest reaction was I would kill for someone to call me that in bed. I mean, go, you
Sounds like
male
a compliment,
Saxon,
yeah.
like,
Well, in
oh,
bed.
I can get behind that. Fuck.
They can pretend they don't like that shit, but it ain't true.
Yeah. What's the next pain?
I'm thinking. I think we're gonna do no regrets.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna revisit our old favorite, Ted Cruz. Oh no.
Love Ted Cruz.
But
He's the
just-
man.
He is the man. The man with a plan.
He's
Luckily,
like a
he's
space
gone.
alien. Constantly, he's like a space alien who's not comfortable in the human body he's in. It's just really strange. He's like,
Yeah.
What is this flesh suit?
Yeah. Do you remember Men in Black?
Exactly. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
That's what he
Exactly.
reminds me of. He reminds
He's a
me of that.
roach. He's a fucking roach.
So if you ever lost a football game or a card game or something in life, there's like this regret, right? We live with regrets
Oh, it's so
all through our
inspirational.
lives.
This is already cringy as fuck.
I know.
Yeah,
I
and
never
you know,
gave it up by football to care if we lost. Boring ass game.
I like how they compare his presidential campaign to just a football game.
Or even better, a game of cards.
Yeah, it's the same importance as a game of cards, really. Yeah, and the worst part is Ted Cruz doesn't appear until like halfway into this shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so if you want to skip, go ahead.
But in the event that you lose, then we're going to have a moment like this. And we're going to have this time that we're going to reflect on for the vastness of our life.
Oh, so this was an if. This was an ad made before he dropped out?
That was it?
But it's weird because I think it got released like long after. Maybe they
Like
made it
predicting
before.
He knew he was going to lose, so he was like, nah, I'll just go ahead and set it up already so they won't feel so bad when I lose.
Let's make the loser video now, guys.
It's about that time.
Whose idea is this?
Someone with way too much time on their
They
hands.
probably had a lot of campaign money left over from his crushing defeat, and so gotta spend it on something.
Yeah,
All
otherwise
right,
the
guys,
tax
this
man
is our
comes.
last huzzah. We're gonna film the whole family. We're gonna get a couple flags. It's gonna be amazing.
The best for it.
And we're going to have this short window of time. Did I get through this without regrets? So in this campaign, to a person, I feel like this is nearly a regret-free campaign.
I regret every single minute.
He's
He regrets
serious.
nothing. I regret nothing.
It's so passive aggressive. It hurts.
Oh.
we
Yeah, I failed, but fuck that. I don't regret shit.
we tried our best, guys. You know, it was all right.
There's just in the back.
Maybe next time.
Stick up the lip.
Yeah, and it was real classy move choosing a running mate before you're nominated. That's always good.
It worked
Oh.
beautifully.
Yeah, it really helped.
Did you hear when she fell off the stage? I was like, oh my god, that's the Ted Cruz campaign in a nutshell right there.
That was terrible.
We literally did every single thing we could do. Ted Cruz didn't lose.
Didn't pray hard enough.
Yeah, well then you are a pack of idiots. If that is the case, then he hired just a whole pack of idiots.
That's what it feels like. It feels like just a bunch of interns made this.
I mean, he said ahead of time that God told him to run and God wanted him to win, so what the fuck's the deal? Is God punking you?
God is with
Yes.
the Muslims now.
Just a prank, bro. Just a prank.
I would totally believe in God if it turned out he was fucking with Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
I think
I'd
that's
be a
worth
fan.
it.
I'd be on board with that God.
Yeah. I believe more in that God than the God he espouses to believe in. Are you kidding me? That's the God of haha.
Our campaign for president lost.
And there's no irony of him saying that we didn't lose and we regret nothing as soon as Carly Fiorina gets on screen, right?
I'm not blaming her about it.
No,
She
we're
never
not.
helped.
No, we're not blaming her or anything.
We had the grace of coming into an office or getting on a bus or being in a hotel room on the road and coming in and working.
Just Hillary lies.
Stick that in there. Fuck you, Hillary.
Hillary lies. That's someone's laptop sticker. Are you fucking kidding me? That's so
And he's
fucking
like a
lame.
grown-ass man, too. He has a big sticker on his laptop. I haven't had a sticker on my laptop since I was like 13, dude.
Yeah, that was amazing. Just Hillary lies sticker. Wow.
For one of the greatest causes of our time. That is a gift and an honor. And I believe we
Oh my fucking god. There's 5 minutes of this?
You're not even halfway through. Skip. Find Ted. Find fucking Ted. Fuck this.
Alright,
This guy's inspiring
fat
the
floor
fuck out of me.
manager. We're
I
done
don't know
listening
who
to
this
you.
guy is and why he gets to talk.
I
Boy.
connect-
Why is the
Connect-a-neck.
car wash manager talking?
Yeah, I love the connect-a-neck. I always love seeing that.
Connect the net.
Yeah, straight down from the chin. Boom! Like a column.
Like a waterfall.
for each other.
The men and women who have been assembled here is the finest team in politics
Apparently
I've ever
not.
seen.
If they're the fattest in politics, then you are a loser candidate.
Yeah.
One or the other.
I can't even imagine that. I mean, it was...
Wait, how can this be the best if other candidates are winning and you're... Oh my
That means he's
god.
a terrible candidate. That's the only
That's
way you
terrible.
can interpret that.
Yeah, I'm just such a shitheel, guys. It wasn't you.
Yeah.
You
I
could
made
have
people
the
so
great,
uncomfortable.
you could have the greatest team in the world. I still can't push my ass. I'm not marketable.
That is literally what he said.
Wow.
Perspectives
He's
ever
right.
come together.
Yeah, he is right.
Oh,
I'm just
wow.
thinking that.
What the fuck's up with that guy?
Look, I found a demon.
That's scary.
He's way too happy about this shit.
Oh my god.
Ted Cruz is awesome.
Yay! I'm Mormon.
We lost. No regrets.
Best day of our lives.
What a creepy bastard.
Everyone here has poured your hearts into this journey. You have poured your passions. People have given sacrificially to this.
Wait, what altar did you
What?
sacrifice to?
Exactly.
Moloch.
Sacrificing. Children? Because only
Moloch.
children work. How about atheists? I can tell you that much.
Oh, and look,
They
they're going to show the
sacrificed.
diversity hire.
Oh yes, of course. I forgot.
The promise we made to you at the beginning 13
1.
months ago. I said, listen, I don't know if we'll win or lose. I think we'll win. But I can promise
I think we'll win.
I made you a promise, and I failed.
I was just counting the white people.
Amazing.
All of them.
you nobody's going to outwork us. And at the end of the day, you will look in the mirror and be proud of having been part of this team. What we accomplished is frankly insane. Nobody...
I agree.
Accomplished.
That's true.
No, I do agree.
right.
He even
No,
running
I
for
agree.
president. Yeah, that was insane.
It was definitely insane.
It was insane he stayed in as long as he did.
But think about it. Now you can spend more time out of the skin suit.
I wonder what
Yes.
his original form looks like.
I don't
You know,
wanna
there's the conspiracy of shape-shifting reptilian human alien hybrids. I think
David
Ted.
Icke's beautiful theories. Yes.
Yeah, I think Ted Cruz basically proves that. I think we're done arguing with David Icke. We need to learn from him what we should. Oh, so
It's just
you're
David.
you're a fellow David Icke reader who loves his insanity.
Yes, I've been loving David Icke for many, many, many years.
Uh-huh, it's been
Before
almost
I
a
got into
decade.
Alex Jones, I was
Yeah.
into David Icke.
Yeah, I've been reading him for almost a decade. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
He's hilarious. Of course, anybody knows me knows I don't believe that. I don't believe any of that bullshit, obviously. But
Yeah. Well, he learned
fun.
it all from an African tribesman, so it's fine. I'm sure he's right.
it's gotta be true.
thought we had a prayer of doing. Look, what we did collectively here is we sparked.
I love the gun.
Gotta show the big gun.
Yeah. Amazing.
And they show the most dorky guy shooting it too, like, yeah, I hit a target, guys.
Guns are fun.
I have my safety glasses too, guys. It's a safety first.
I've
Oh
never
my
seen
God.
combat in my life, but yay for guns.
To fire and started to move. And that's powerful, and it doesn't go away with one election result. Ronald Reagan in 1976 came up
Oh my
short.
God. Did people really sit around and listen to this asshole talk?
I know.
I'm so bored if I was there in real life.
I know.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You're wrong. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, at least fucking Donald Trump is smart enough to know we live in the internet generation, and this fucking you better be quick. I mean, yeah, this is like,
120
oh,
characters, motherfucker.
He seems convinced that he started some kind of revolution
Be
that's going
gone.
to carry on over to the next election
I
cycle.
can't take it.
Changed history with
I
my
can't take
campaign.
it.
No shit. I can't even remember one thing you stood for. You changed nothing, but you were so disgusting. People picked Trump over you. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
how bad you were.
gladly. I think you made more Trump voters than any amount of money that Donald Trump spent on the
That's
election.
fucking awesome. Oh my God. Okay, well,
That
there
was
this
too
other
painful.
thing that's really bad. We're gonna do the RWW news, the second one.
That one?
Yeah, yeah.
But we live in
Yeah.
a day when the Supreme
Oh yeah, here we go. This
It's
will
our
be paced.
favorite.
But we live in a day when the Supreme Court thinks it can overrule the voice of the people.
Yes, and that's sad.
When the Supreme Court ruled,
Cringe immediately.
Oh my God, who fucking still cares about you?
Who
Why?
let Kathy Bates from Misery talk?
Yeah, don't let her strap you down to a bed.
I should
Never.
go hobble somebody any second. I'm sure of it.
Ugh.
She's. I cannot believe she got a platform at all, but that's
She
the
still-
religious right.
She still has it. Like, well,
Yeah.
how?
Yeah, that's the religious right, unfortunately.
Ugh.
it was ruling on a case that came up through particular circuits to the court. And legally, its decision only affected the circuits affected by that, right? But even so, the Supreme Court, in overturning a law, doesn't make new law.
Exactly.
Oh
And
my
you were-
God. It's it's fucking May of 2016 and they're still talking about this shit? Unbelievable.
I love how he has to explain to her how it all works, though, like she's a child.
Yeah, as if
No
this
idea what the
isn't
fuck she's talking about.
as if this isn't like a coached conversation in any way.
We're left in a position where if we just agreed that the Supreme Court had the authority to do what it did, it struck down a law, you were left without a law to enforce. You were left without
No.
clear guidance.
No.
No.
Is that how that
Specifically
works?
told her to do this, you did not do it.
Yeah. Wait. Is that how that works?
Yeah, there's just this law vacuum, like
Yeah,
then
it's
all
a
the
law
government
vacuum.
workers, shit, what do I do now?
I know what do. It's like, no, you just don't enforce that law now. What do in
Like the
place of
purge all
not?
a sudden. Anything goes. Anarchy.
Yeah. What do if not do that law? No get.
Oh my God.
She is kind of a caveman looking bitch, though, so.
Yeah.
She has
is.
the worst hair ever.
And so it was totally unjust for them to argue that you were violating the law in that the Supreme Court has no authority to make law. They can strike down a law but not make it. Is that how you saw it?
Exactly, and we had made that point.
Exactly.
And
That's exactly what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking, because of my religious brainwashing, I'm just going to be a dickhead to gay people.
Yeah.
No.
I wasn't
That's
thinking-
exactly what I was doing.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking fucking faggots. That's not what I was thinking. No, not at all.
No.
I mean, come on, she's a legal expert, guys. How could you question this?
times, my office is mandated through statutes. And those statutes had not been addressed. Actually, the statutes still remain that it is illegal for a county clerk to issue a license to a couple of the same sex. That's not been amended. That's not been ratified or turned down or
What did you find?
I am so shocked that they are still talking about this. Like, who is still convinced by this? And don't give me numbers, because I don't need to be depressed today. But really.
anything like that. So
I can't imagine she has too much support anymore. I mean, she was pretty slammed in the press and pretty derided online. I know she probably has a small base, but it seems like, I don't know.
It's been so
Seems like-
long.
Yeah, that's been a while.
All those statutes are now being addressed with the new bills that are being presented on the Senate and the House floor. So, but yeah, I was upholding my law.
You were
I was
obeying the law.
upholding my
You
law.
were
I was
obeying the law.
obeying my law. And
Why is she calling it
Biblical
my
laws
law?
Don't count, bitch.
Yes, it does. God's law trumps man's
Oh,
law.
I forgot.
Why has she switched it to my law now?
That's even worse.
They both
I
shifted.
speak for God.
They both like seamlessly shifted from the law, I was following the law hadn't been mandated, to now it's my law. Why'd you have to do that?
Cause it's the actual law that I recognize, and no one else seems to understand except me.
I am the God warrior. She's not Christian.
And that's what people failed. You know, I had couples bring in the whole Supreme Court ruling, and I said, you know, I really don't need to see this because that's not a law, that's a ruling.
I don't really need to see the law.
I know I'm a county clerk, and it's kind of my thing. This is my area, but I don't need to see that. No, I'm good. I'll just wing it.
I have the Bible. What did you see that shit for?
It's
Oh yeah,
amazing.
that's true. I forgot. It's the manual to life.
I have my rule book right here. Tells
It's
me
pretty
everything
clear.
I need to know.
It's pretty clear.
Pretty clear.
Stone them faggots.
Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, motherfuckers.
It sounds too real coming out of your mouth.
Well, I have a lot of history with it, believe me, unfortunately.
I
Wish I
believe it.
didn't. It's honest. Comes from honestly from me.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
believe
good.
it.
And, well, why won't you do this? And so then I go to the Bible and I tell them, don't be telling me the Bible, don't be reading me the Bible. I said, well, you asked why I couldn't issue you the marriage license. And I'm explaining it to you and I'm showing you why. I
It's
can't.
my ancient beliefs trump the law, obviously.
I mean, no, it's like they're trying to do like what Ben Shapiro does about gay marriage. His move is, I don't think the government should be involved in marriage at all. It should be a completely religious thing and should have no bearing on anything in governmental power. That's how much he hates gay marriage. He'd prefer there to be no marriage under the law than gay marriage.
Well, clearly he has no other motivation.
Yeah, and no, he'll flat out admit it because he's so fucking haughty about his beliefs. He'll flat out say, "Oh yeah, instead of using a religious basis, try and find another way to do it." He flat tells people that,
Wow,
and that's what
a
she's doing.
dumbass. He just says that out loud.
I mean, at the same time, he does make a good point. I mean, I don't agree with his reasoning.
Yeah.
I don't think against gay people or gay marriage or anything. I just am against marriage, period. I
Yeah.
think marriage is stupid.
But it would
Like,
then equalize. Okay, the thing is it's not relevant because for tracking purposes, you'd have to be able to recognize unions.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess instead of it would be the same thing as marriage, they would just call it something else.
Yeah, and then if you
As long as
recognize
everyone had
Christian
access to it.
marriage, then you have to recognize pagan hand bindings. So then we're done. It's the same thing as legalizing gay marriage. It would end the same. So his argument is facile at best.
Yeah. That's true. I agree. But marriage itself is kind of a joke.
It is. I agree
Yeah.
entirely.
There's no reason to have a contract between you and the government to say, hey, we have a great relationship.
Yeah, as someone who's seen
Really?
more than my fair share of divorces, not personally, but literally witnessed more than my fair share of divorces, yeah, no, I would say that it's probably non-functional.
And men primarily get fucked in divorces. Men really have to be stupid to get married these days.
Yeah, yeah.
So misogynistic.
Yeah. I'm definitely a misogynist. I can
You
see
ain't
that men get
thinking
fucked in
about
marriage. I have friends that are still paying alimony to women they were married to 20 years ago. I'm like,
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a thing? How is that possible? How do you have to pay money to a woman you're married to 20 years ago? That doesn't even make any sense.
It makes sense in the matriarchy.
I mean, I guess I could understand, like, in the 1800s, where once a woman was unmarried or divorced, that she was unmarriable, and so the man would have to take care of her or she dies off or some shit. But I mean, it's 2016 now. We have equality, and women can go out and get their own jobs and shit. They don't have to leech off a man after the divorce runs out. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
No, women can't support themselves. They're inferior.
Yeah, well, when the law was written, it had some merit because it was a time when women traditionally didn't work. But this time period is long gone. And it's funny because in California, the first alimony was issued against a woman, and the result of that was an article being written saying, "Isn't the time of alimony over?" I'm not even joking. You can look that up.
Oh my god.
You know, they didn't want to hear that though. They wanted to shove that paper down my throat and make me eat it for my dinner, you know.
Okay, let's. Oh my God.
Wow, she cranked up the whiny little girl bullshit there, didn't she?
They want to shove the law down my throat.
They were
Make me
so
follow
mean
it.
to me.
The fuck do they think they are?
So when people ask you for an explanation, you can't just give them some bullshit. They want an actual legal explanation. Oh my God. And then they're, oh my God, they didn't want to hear about the Bible. No shit.
They were so mean though.
Unlike me for refusing to give people marriage licenses. That's completely fine.
They're being intolerant of my intolerance.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh Jesus Christ.
You have to be tolerant of my intolerance. No. No, I don't.
I think we're about to move into something even worse though.
Is that
Can it get
possible?
worse than her?
No, it's the show at this point is going to take a dive.
Okay.
We're going
Challenge
to
accepted.
We're gonna do the Israelites, Hagbard, the UFO video.
Is it the Black Israelites?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's it under? Hebrew?
Awesome.
No, it's under
Tips.
the Israelites. So it's at the bottom.
Alright. This one.
Yes.
Lovely.
They have a super long intro.
Oh, this is nice. This is relaxing.
Back in the caves.
Hey, that's a stock. You can get that just anywhere.
Yeah, we could make this.
Yeah, that's not good.
Right. Israel united in Christ.
Yeah, I always think it's interesting that they're like the true Jews, but then they are Christians, really. No, they are. They
Makes
say
total
they're the
sense to
true
me.
Jews, but then they read the Bible as well as the Torah. They use the New Testament. They predominantly use the New Testament. They predominantly use Revelations to validate their beliefs.
It's definitely a strange new cult, an offshoot of Christianity, that's for sure. It's like a mixture of Christianity and black supremacy.
Yeah, that's what. It's the same thing that like you
Yeah.
would find white Christians did back in the day, where they would find a couple passages that said that these guys who were the good guys were white and these guys who were the bad guys were black, and say, "See, the Bible says white people."
That proves it. Fuck all y'all.
This
We're the
seems like a
best.
good. It seems like a good way to live my life.
Yeah.
Based
My
on
team.
this.
Yeah, and it's like
Look
they.
at the color of my skin. How can I not be God's chosen person?
Yeah, and they're wildly
Pretty.
ignorant about things. They'll say stuff like that he would have when Jesus returns, he'll have feet of bronze. The passage in what's ironic is it's the same passage white supremacists used because it was the passage actually reads something like heated to the temperature of melted bronze, which is white hot. But you know,
White
let's
hot, yeah.
not.
They read into it whatever they want to read into
Exactly, that's what they do. That's what each group does, which is why it's so much fun to watch them slap fight each other.
it. Lies. So lies.
The intro is still going on.
Fucking
Wow.
white Jesus. Look at filthy white Jesus.
Ew.
Love it.
I love that their slavery, the slavery in Deuteronomy is fantastic.
Wait, but they still read from the same book that condones slavery. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
How was it a
Fucking-
Bible prophecy? What's happening then? It was more like a documentary of what was happening, not a prophecy.
People do that all the time.
I wish I'd line this up with a video with the guys that think that there was no Atlantic slave trade.
That's true. Those guys do exist.
Yeah, there are black supremacists that think there was no Atlantic slave trade. They were all just the Native Americans, and we made up the concept of the Atlantic slave trade to break them psychologically.
They can't
Oh
keep
my
their
god,
shit
that's
together.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh
Which
man,
is
I want
funny
to see
'cause,
that. It's very
Like
funny.
the whole Black Lives Matter thing and all that is like contingent on slavery. It's funny that there's black supremacists who just outright deny it.
Like we was kings, we was never slaves.
Exactly.
They have their own history and tragedy though, because the Native American genocide, of course. How could I forget?
I just read that there are more Native Americans now than there were like back then. They just like got the numbers back recently or something.
Nice,
But
bring them
I don't know
back.
if that's true or not. I read that on the internet, so that's probably not true.
Of course it's true. It's on the internet.
I didn't cite that whatsoever. Don't quote me on that.
Just Haitians.
I just love how self-aggrandizing they all are.
Yeah, Haitians.
How
Just
crazy we
Haitians.
are.
I swear, this gets to a point. But their intro is just obscene. Like this is
worth it. This is worth it in
to the utmost.
itself. This intro alone is golden. We're witnessing magistry here, dude. This is amazing.
This is smart. This highest form.
But Haitians, they say Haitians are a race now.
Of course.
Gotta segregate themselves. Everybody's gotta segregate themselves, their own little tribe, to make themselves feel special and superior.
That's crazy.
You know, that's
I like how
what racism is all about.
they fit that into the tribes of Israel. Haiti, when that was written, Haiti hadn't even been discovered as a territory.
It was in the Bible, I'm sure. It was prophesied.
They talk about an island at some point, so then there's an island of black people. They're like, there you go, we found it.
Oh yeah.
We're God's chosen people.
The French for sure did not bring these people here. Let's just that is absolutely not what happened.
That's part of a demoralizing tale to make them feel bad. Oh no.
I've never heard this line before. Fuck.
Puerto Ricans as well.
How
And Dominicans.
how American centric is this?
Very. Well, I mean, these guys don't want to go back to Africa because they believe America's their true birth home.
I love how they call white people Caucasoids. That's my favorite.
Caucasoids.
And they say it's like it's an insult. You Caucasoids. And I was like, dude, that has no effect on me. I don't give a shit. I mean,
This is cool. They start using
words
that.
only have the power. Yeah, words only have the power you give them. That sounds like a cool name. I want to be a Caucasoid.
Yeah,
Start
that's
calling myself that. Captain Caucasoid.
yeah, that's right up there with like Cave Beast. I'm like, and
Yeah, exactly. Bring it. I love that shit.
I'm like, I think you're actually revealing that we make you nervous, because like when you picture a caveman, it's big and scary and strong. That's what you're picturing in your head. That seems weird to me.
Exactly. But it seems more to me like insecurity.
Uh-huh.
When you have to put other people down, usually you're doing it because you feel bad about yourself and you make yourself feel better, so you have to put somebody else down.
But I
So
mean,
when they do shit
literally,
like that, I see right through it.
they
I see
said
them as
Puerto
the little
Ricans and
insecure children they
Dominicans.
are.
They're saying Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. So Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and Haitians are all like biblically destined people.
Makes sense to me.
Every time black supremacists or these black Israelites approach me, I just go with it. I'm like, yeah, I'm the white oppressor. Yeah, my ancestors kicked your ass, dog. Like,
What am I gonna say?
That.
You know, I've never met one in real life. These guys are some of the ones that had me banned on Facebook last time I got banned, and they were like bragging about it and shit. And they were telling me
Lovely.
that my ancestors had monkey blood, and they were being really racist towards me. But I've actually never met them in real life. I've never seen any of these guys in real life. I hear there are a lot of them in like New York and stuff on the streets, but I've never seen it.
That needs to be your comeback video. You need to argue with the Hebrew Israelites on the street.
On the street, I'd have to go find some. I guess I'd have to go to New York or something. Definitely none of them around here.
Yeah, no, that probably wouldn't go over well.
No, not at all. Oh, and Cubans, of course.
Oh yeah.
I actually live in a town right now that is 70% black. Most people don't know that. Most people know that I was raised in a black neighborhood. I was raised in a town that was mostly black. So, like, I'm very, very, very integrated into the black community. I always have been. And I still have never met anybody like this, so.
No, you're not going to. These are a very special breed, man. They make up, like, none of the population. I think they have a registration of, like, 100,000 members across the globe.
Oh, well, that's plenty. That's more than the KKK does. I think the KKK only has, like, 10K members.
Yeah.
Or what I've read. So, and that's another thing. Like, I've never met these black supremacists. I've never met a white supremacist before. And I live in Mississippi.
I have.
So
but...
all these people who are totally racist against each other, I mean, I'm not saying they're not out there.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I'm just saying, like, I guess I don't have any experience with it because I wasn't raised in that or raised around that. So.
Well, it's not fit for polite companies, so they just keep it all online at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, in my defense, I ran into them because I was in prison, and that's where they manufacture them, so.
Shit. I would ask what you're in prison for. Is that a sore
Smoking
subject?
weed.
Oh, God. Really?
Florida, bro.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, no, that's the only place
Serial
I've ever
murder.
met a white supremacist, and it was like, it's reactionary at that point, because they're going to fucking kill you, so.
Yeah. Well, I understand. Like, if I was in prison or something, I might join the white supremacist movement just for protection.
That's
If I had
basically
to
what
survive.
happens. Yeah, that's what happens.
But I wouldn't believe in a bullshit, of course, you know.
Oh, Cubans. And again, they find the one dark-skinned Cuban, because a lot of Cubans are mostly, you know, Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. The Nephili are fucking giants. What are you talking about?
Asher?
Yeah.
Incas.
The Incas,
Include everybody.
apparently.
Look how black they are.
It's basically anyone who's not white.
Yeah. That's the
Fuck
thing.
whitey.
That's the
That's all I'm
no.
gonna say.
It's literally anyone with melanin in their skin versus white people. That's how these people
Us
see things.
against them.
That's how they feel. That's what these guys do. It's very, very bizarre to watch, but they will try and co-opt anyone. They try and co-opt Asians. They try and co-opt anyone.
Well, they must feel very threatened or something, very insecure about their position in the world. And I feel bad for them. I don't want them to feel that way. I want them to feel like my equal. I don't want them to feel like, you know, I'm above them or something like that. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, it should.
But they clearly do. I mean,
Yeah. See, they've got them all. They've got all the different tribes in the Bible.
And the Indians, of course. Oh my god.
casting a wide net.
Yes.
Fucking finally.
Season 2.
Thank you. This better be fucking
On
amazing after
episode
that
1
build
of
up.
season 2 of Black Game of Thrones.
I'm ready to be made free.
I will
Nope.
message about it on Black Twitter.
I hope there's dragons. That's all I've got to say.
That'll be fun.
I wouldn't be surprised if these guys thought dragons were a thing.
But dragons are black. It was the white man who destroyed the dragons.
The Chariots of Israel.
Shalom, and welcome to another edition of the.
Shalom.
Oh, how the mighty have
My
fallen.
brother, I love your outfit.
Oh my
Looks
god.
very natural on you.
Yeah. Doesn't that look like what's that actor's name? It looks like
Idris Elba.
Yeah, it looks like oh how the mighty have fallen. What's happened here?
Idris, what are you doing, bro?
Poor man's extra.
Truth shall make you free. I'm your host, Elder Nathaniel, and to my right, Rabiel. Today we're going to deal with what's
Soldier. Motherfucking soldier.
Yeah.
These guys are such fucking goobers.
In some of
Oh my
these
I'm a
groups,
elder.
in some of these
Soldier.
groups, yeah, in some of these groups they give each other actual ranks like a military unit. It's fantastic.
This is so funny. These
I
guys
like
are
how
such
you-
dorks.
I like how he spelled Nathaniel.
Man,
Nathaniel.
look how special and cool we are. We're so important.
Look at the buttons on that fucking guy's outfit on the left. Oh my god.
His grandma sewed that for him, no doubt.
Yeah, no shit.
society calls UFOs.
Okay.
Unidentified flying objects.
All
Are
right.
they written in the Bible? Are they not?
The Chariots of Fire, of course.
Yes, this is the subject of the video.
This goes without saying.
Of course.
Are they fact or read what Daniel says about the Most High?
Oh, that was a great cut.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Solid technical work there.
You can afford that fucky fancy intro, but you can do that. I said fucky fancy. That's
Yeah.
not a thing.
What was
Let's
that?
go with the clock wipe. The clock wipe looks awesome.
What the fuck was that? And you notice?
Terrible.
You know they're obsessed with lions. You notice that? All black
It's 'cause they were
supremacists.
caves, of
All
course.
black supremacists are obsessed with lions.
They're black lions, obviously.
Yeah, come on, Hagbard. So insensitive.
Go ahead.
They're from Africa.
Daniel.
People from Africa.
Same
Two and two
thing.
together.
So are giraffes. I mean,
It should be a giraffe.
yeah, and
Logic
those.
has no place in this conversation, dude.
Chapter 7 and verse 9.
Come on.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
So in this vision, the prophet Daniel beheld and
This is so funny.
That's cool
Oh,
art,
so
to be
serious.
Yeah, this is a prophecy for World War III, and I guess the communists are involved somehow.
Oh shit, not the communists.
Wow.
Until the kingdoms of the world were thrown down, meaning destroyed. He saw in the vision. He saw the fall of America.
Like I said, at least it's good art. I'll give him that. I'm sure they had nothing to do with the creation of it, but it's at least good art.
It looks like a cool video game.
Yeah, I'd play it.
I'd play it. VR.
The Hebrew Israelites game.
Dude,
the
yes.
Black Israelites, the video game.
I would
Black
absolutely.
Jesus comes back, you gotta kick his ass. I would love that.
I would absolutely play that game. Fuck.
We should start a Kickstarter for that. That'd be awesome.
He saw the fall of Russia, the fall of China, the fall of Japan, the fall of Europe, the fall of what you call today Israel.
You're gonna yell at Europe!
Yeah.
Europe! That one really fell! It fell hard!
Yeah,
Found in Europe!
Why are you so mad at Europe? And what's your thing with Japan? Fuck, dude.
Those Japs,
yeah,
dude.
That seemed a little harsh. They're like, down with Japan! Like, okay.
Ain't no brothers in Japan. They gotta go.
Jesus.
Go ahead, read it again.
And I beheld till the thrones were cast down,
Meaning the kingdoms were destroyed. Read.
and the Ancient of Days did sit.
And the Ancient of Days did sit. Who's the Ancient of Days? God, the Most High. Why does it call him the Ancient of Days?
Okay.
I was really concerned that God wouldn't survive World War III. This all-powerful being. Thank you for clearing that up for me.
And I know this sounds strange coming from me, but why are these guys yelling at me?
I know. And that's literally what they do. That's their technique. Their whole technique is shouting at you.
Yell at me.
It drills it into your head better.
I mean, it works for me in my video, so I guess I can't talk.
Well, the thing, you're actually angry about something. They just randomly yell.
Just randomly yelling! Loud noises!
Shalom!
Because he has no beginning of days nor end of days.
Okay.
He's older than time. Go ahead.
Whose garment was white as snow.
And it said God had on a white garment. So if he had a garment, God
White.
has what? A body. You need a
Oh god, what is the point here? Are you gonna try and prove God is black? What the fuck is happening here?
Because I mean, he's wearing white robes. Why would a white person wear white? It's just not going to look good on them. No
Exactly.
contrast.
You were black and you were wearing black, you would just blend in. So it doesn't make any sense.
a body to have a garment. Read that again.
Whose garment was white as snow.
Read.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
What kind of
That
hair?
is Lenny Kravitz. Didn't know.
Yes.
Big woman!
That's
His hair
amazing.
was of wool.
Did he have? Did he have straight hair?
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
So what is?
Do you know what's funny? Again, you're reading the, you know, they love the King Davis or the King James Bible, which is like, what? Why would you use that Bible in particular? Well, obviously, because King James was black. That's another. They're
Obviously.
yeah. So that's why. But this line,
Was kings.
this line refers to color. He's old. It's to inflect age. It's white hair, moron.
And why does God have a race anyway? What the fuck?
But I'm just anytime the woolly-headed man thing has been used so many times, they're talking about old people.
Color? Yeah, old people.
That's what
Like
they're
me when I don't
talking.
dye my hair.
Yeah, they're talking about old people, white-haired people. For fuck's sake.
That makes complete sense, and I believe you.
No,
That's
look,
logic.
I already started with my conclusion, and God is black. So
Yeah.
that's
So let me
that's
tell
all.
you how I came to that conclusion. Now that we've already proven God is black,
Let's just go with that. Let's continue.
let's continue along.
Seen in this vision regarding God, the Most High, that he's what you would call a so-called black man, having.
And if you've ever run into these people, everything is so-called. I just got called a so-called white, just yesterday. Oh yeah, as a so-called white man. I'm like, what? You're the one calling.
So-called
Very
white.
funny. I'm gonna start using that in my everyday life.
Yeah, I
The
don't.
so-called Chinese people at
Yeah.
the Chinese restaurant.
Exactly. These so-called Vietnamese people. Like what?
Woolly hair. Okay, read.
His throne was like the fiery flame.
And he sees God's throne. He said, and there's fire all around the Most High's throne.
Oh, Denzel, what happened? You had a future.
This is worst role yet.
I know. Denzel Washington was doing well, and then now we're here.
This is gonna get a
Come on.
Razzie.
And
for
his
sure.
wheels as burning fire.
Wait. And his what?
And his wheels as burning fire.
What does it mean? And his wheel?
His wheels is on fire, yo.
Yeah.
Clearly UFOs. It couldn't be anything else.
Clearly, the only logical conclusion that you can get from that. Wheels on fire, UFOs, 100%.
The explanation these people like to use, and really any kind of crazy Christian nut, they'll say, oh, well, they had to describe it as a chariot because that's all they knew at the time. That was the only vehicle they knew. So it could be a spaceship. You know, that's fine. That makes sense.
Doesn't make any sense to me. They can describe it as fiery balls flowing in the sky, you know. They have words they could use to describe it better. They would.
Yeah, the chariots with wheels of fire is quite literally the kind of imagery you'd find in Greek text. It's pretty classical stuff. I really am bothered by people that get something out of this. It's just they don't want to view it like I view all religions as a mythology. And once you've started analyzing it like you analyze Greek myth, it's a whole lot easier to understand that these guys are just telling a story.
Obvious.
Yeah, exactly.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, now it makes complete sense. Before it didn't really make sense, but now it does. So I can't.
I've seen this before.
Langston Powell seconded.
Wheels as burning fire. What are the attributes of a wheel? They spin. A wheel spins, right? Back in the 60s and the 70s, when you had a car, well, some of y'all kind of young, but what was a hip term for cars? They called them wheels. Yo, those are your wheels? Yeah, those are my wheels. It was their Chariots.
What? Okay, now you're just a stereotype. Now you're just a black guy obsessed with your car. I mean, this is, come on.
In the 70s when we drove Cadillacs.
Yeah, come on, dude. This is like, you gonna talk about hoopties next? What's going on? Why are we doing this?
My wheels was tight, dog.
We talk about whip. Yo, man, my whip. That's what they call it now, you know?
But they wrote it. So
with no irony, black culture calls their car a whip.
Read that again. And his what?
And his wheels as burning fire.
And his wheels as burning fire.
You see how you just went from car to spaceship? How'd that happen?
And the only reason, like, that's a terrible connection, but the only reason he's able to make that connection is because wheels was slang for cars, which hadn't been invented. Oh, I forgot God could see the future. Shit.
Well, I'm now convinced that there were cars in the Bible. So
apparently flying cars.
We're pretty sure that's what happened with flaming wheels.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty awesome.
I mean, it's imagery we use in modern times. It's not hard to think a human being would think that would be cool. I mean, people put flames on their cars. There's a reason for that. It's because they think flaming and moving fast is cool. I mean, it's pretty basic human psychology.
They're just stretching so hard.
I know.
About this,
I know. They want so badly. They want so badly to be chosen.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to like hug them. I mean, I know that I don't want to sound like I'm belittling them, but that's how I feel. I feel like little kids, and I'm just going to be like, "It's okay, dude. It's okay. You know, you're special.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pretend to do all this shit.
They certainly are special.
Why? Because the Most High has chariots in the heavens, and it says like burning fire. Go ahead. Was that it?
Verse 10. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him.
So there was fire burst.
All right, I think we've had enough.
Wow.
I was losing brain cells by the second.
That is clear-cut proof, guys. I don't see how anyone could possibly deny that.
I'm totally convinced and ready to be a cuck for all black people right now. Clearly, they're God-chosen people whose dicks I should be sucking immediately.
Yeah,
let's make this
that's clearly the only option.
Oh my God! You know what? You know who we should fucking do? We should do Papa John's. Doesn't want you to see this.
I hate that guy. I love Papa John's.
So here's the Papa John's right here, where they were
hate
very.
This guy even more.
What the hell is this? It's 20 minutes, man. What?
Oh,
I know. We're not gonna watch.
He
much.
He leaps into it, I'd imagine.
So this is a guy we've played on the show before. He's named Kill the Fear, and we're just gonna watch. He's about to harass some people in a really douchey way.
Okay. So here's the Papa John's right here, where they were very rude to us and everything. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in there right now and ask them as far as why they think that they could treat us this way or treat me this way, and why they were so aggressive. But
oh, well, the reason they think they can treat you that way is have you heard your voice?
It always makes me feel safe when people drive and film.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, they were very, very rude and obviously hostile.
Oh, this guy. I didn't recognize the name. Holy shit.
He's your fucking
I can't wait to
favorite.
see it.
Oh, it's the bottom boy. Alright.
He's terrible. The extremely emasculated
Yeah.
cuck boy.
This dude may as well not have testicles, in all seriousness.
He's the Steve Shives of this video.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and go in there and ask them what's going on.
Oh, man. Oh, white t-shirt, leather jacket, man boobs. You are
Yeah,
just...
why are we getting a close-up on the man
I
boobs?
do not need a close-up on the man boob.
Why?
I think he's going to go audition for Grease after this.
Seriously, but why are you dressed like a greaser, dude? Seriously, you're just not.
He's
It's
so hard.
2016, he's bringing it back.
He's so tough, Hagbard. You have no clue.
Yeah, that's right, chat. Absorb the nipple. You can see it through the shirt. Just take that in.
I want to lick it.
Tits. Belly.
Oh, brilliant!
If anyone has motion sickness, I'm sorry.
And the
Edit your
Oscar,
videos, fuck.
the Oscar for best film goes to this guy. Wow.
Hey, I'm wondering who Deidre is. I'm recording this right now for corporate. I'm going to speak to the manager here. You can see this is normal through here. Where is she? Deidre? Are you Deidre?
She looks exhausted.
How can I help you? I'm just trying to do my job.
Oh my god. I'm filming this for corporate? Oh my god, dude. Fuck off. Get out.
Oh Jesus, this poor woman. I'm already feel sorry for her. That she does not deserve this. Yeah,
she deal with your ass.
I mean, I'm not. Oh Jesus, I mean, she
She has
looks.
to deal with the most annoying, abrasive person ever.
Yeah, and he is just obnoxious.
No, I'm the manager in charge right now. Okay, well, I need to speak to Deidre, who's in charge right now. Well, I can record because SCOTUS is ruled as long as I can view it from the street. No, actually, it does matter. So you're saying the law does not matter? You're saying the law does not matter?
Oh no.
Totally. What a shithead. I've been in situations like this where I've been out, with street preachers and stuff, and even though I have a legal right to film them, if they ask me not to, I stop. Because, I'm not a dickhead. If you don't want to be filmed, fine. I'm not going to film you and publish you against your will.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
What
with
a shithead.
I'm with chat. She probably makes like $9 an hour, dude. Could you not? Like this, no one deserves this.
She better be getting a fucking raise after this.
Which actually, because you record, means that I'm legally allowed to record according to SCOTUS of the Supreme Court of the United States. Yes, really. No, so you don't believe that the United States ruling in law? Oh, really? Oh, okay, so where's Deidre, please? You're Deidre.
Awesome. We're getting an I am Spartacus. Fantastic. I'm Deidre.
I'm Deidre. Oh my god. This is just terrible.
Yeah, I
You're
would.
all Deidre. It's
Yeah.
like Negan.
Exactly.
May I ask why you refuse to do that? Go ahead and have the cops. Go ahead and call the cops. Let them know that you believe that your personal opinion overrides the law.
Can you stop recording that?
Absolutely not, for liability purposes. Can I ask you why you believe that you do not have to wear...
This is the biggest asshole.
Really, dude.
She's like rolling her eyes at this.
Like, oh my god. For liability purposes.
The cops show up and this guy shits his pants and he immediately drops that camera.
Yeah, he does look like the kind of pussy that would do that.
Yeah, no way is he sticking to this.
Yeah, no, he's right. Langston's right. I thought the SCOTUS ruling it refers to public property. This is a private business. You cannot do this.
You can't do it.
What he was saying was, I can see you through the window, so that counts.
Yes.
It's argument. What a fucking moron.
Oh, your name tag right now, and why you can talk to us that way on the phone.
Stop, or I'm gonna have the cops come in.
Go ahead, you can ask me to stop. I lawfully refuse, and go ahead and call the police and let them know that you believe that the law does not matter. Oh, I'm sorry? Go ahead. Tell the cops why you're calling them, though. I'd really appreciate it if you told them that.
Crazy motherfucker just stored up in my store.
I say, you do realize that regardless of whether you're filming, the filming is irrelevant. You're trespassing right now.
They've asked you to leave.
Period.
You're causing a public nuisance.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
You're going. The cops are going to side with the business friend.
Every time. But he knows the SCOTUS ruling, so the
I
cops are
forgot.
powerless against him.
Kill the Fear is going to be like, oh, well, I had some complaints. My service wasn't up to par. The cops are really going to bend over backwards for that.
God, does this video end in him getting tased, Reese?
I'm actually not remembering. We can jump ahead if you'd like.
Jump to the anal tasing.
Aw, it looks like he just drives away and rants in his car.
He's not beat up or anything.
Oh,
Cops
okay.
have
Let's at least get to the cops, ladies and gentlemen. This only seems fair.
Sure, fair enough.
All right.
You don't think people call because they're going to place an order? You don't think that's what white people call pizza places? There it is right here.
Where are we?
I have no idea.
Can
where he lives.
someone try and snatch the name off the side of that cop car? Damn it.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at keeping the angle away from the cop cars. Fuck.
He said he's gonna call corporate. That's fine. Take your phone off of corporate. Don't come in here with reports. No, he didn't order pizza, and we asked him what the problem was on the phone. He wouldn't tell us.
Sir, this is private property.
Yeah, you hear the cop? Did you hear that?
Private property, Douche. Time for you to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is private property. Fuck off.
But SCOTUS! Move along.
I'm here under the authorization of SCOTUS.
I have to film this for corporate.
What fucking corporate?
Fucking dickhead.
This is like a report he's compiling.
All right, can I ask real quick your badge number information? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is a small town. His badge number's 85.
No, not very many of them.
I think his badge number's 85.
I like the look on that guy's face.
Yeah.
He's really amused.
Yeah. Yeah, just for everyone who thinks cops are evil, this is the bullshit they put up with, just for the record.
It's like, dude, come on, seriously?
This is what we got called in for, like 3 of us?
Yeah. Yeah, is it Lake
Yours,
Station?
please? I'm sorry?
He's got his
Thank
phone
you so
on the way.
much.
There you go.
And then the back. Can I let you know what's going on?
Oh, they brought the runner. Yeah, you always bring the runner. These are 2 middle-aged, overweight men. They brought the young buck to run. They brought the
They're
runner.
smart.
Yeah.
That's experience.
Uh-huh.
Young buck.
That's what they do. They bring runners, man.
I would do that too.
What happened was we called to order a pizza. And we
Yeah,
were
it's Lake
really,
Station.
really poor.
Good eye.
Do you mind if I record? Thank you.
I bet there's like 2,000 people in this town. He's out causing a riot in the
He's
middle
most
of the god.
reviled
Yeah.
person there.
Everyone knows him. They knew who it was before they showed up. They're like, oh, that fucking girly twat. Yeah, all right. Well,
Yeah.
This guy again.
The greaser.
yeah.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, we were treated very rudely, so we actually called back to speak to a manager, and she picked up. She was extremely aggressive and very rude, and the phone conversation was recorded.
People can be rude to you, dipshit. It's not against the law, okay?
What a pussy.
You
Oh
call-
my
You
god.
fucking pussy. God damn it.
She was rude and mean.
Look at her face.
Oh.
She knows he looks like a child. Look at that face. She's like, do you hear this motherfucker? Do you hear this motherfucker?
Do you see what I was just putting up with?
How do you leave the house with that attitude?
I have no
You're a
idea.
fucking snowflake.
Yeah, I have no idea. Look at her face, though. She knows this is utter bullshit. Like, I have no idea why this man's here.
It's like, dude, you're making fun of yourself.
Yeah, at some point you sound like a kid telling his mom he was picked on. Like, that's what this
Yeah.
sounds like right now.
Hurt my
They were mean to me. They started it.
You can see she keeps laughing. They're being very condescending.
You are the most insecure motherfucker.
She me.
Holy fuck, he is so insecure. He's like telling the
lady
cop.
boy. He makes Reza Aslan look like the pinnacle of masculinity.
Can you imagine how many girls had this dude in the friend zone? Like, I mean, all of them, of course, but I mean,
I guess he has a wife because sometimes we hear her.
God, really?
Yeah, but we're guessing that she's a whale, but that's
Okay,
just that's a theory.
Or he's a cuck and she pegs him like every
Yes,
night.
most likely.
All right.
Or both.
So I decided to come in.
Can you go back? Thank you.
I decided to come over here and actually record them. I actually came in over here and recorded them and let them.
Yeah.
I just came over here to record them. They were being so rude and hostile to me. I just came to record them. SCOTUS. SCOTUS.
SCOTUS.
SCOTUS.
No, I was going to send this to corporate along with the phone conversation because
What the fuck
they have
does that
every
even mean?
I have no idea.
No.
Corporate? What corporate?
I think he wants to tell them to Papa John's. He wants to send that to Papa John. Papa John don't give a fuck.
Someone call it Papa John. I want to talk to the manager.
Papa John busy getting his dick sucked. He don't give a shit about you. Shut the fuck up.
No, he ain't hearing this nonsense.
to know how this store is being managed.
That's the right way to do it.
And so I came over here when they asked me. I told them, according to SCOTUS ruling, the Supreme Court of the United States, I have every right to record in there for my liability protection, or my liability purpose and protection. Also, you can see through the window there, and as long as you can see through the window, I'm allowed to record everything through here. And that is actually SCOTUS ruling. Okay. So I asked them real quick. I told them.
Look, now they've got like 9 cops. This is like the entire police force of this town.
Because there's nothing else going on. I like how they all look just over this shit. They're
I mean,
like,
that
okay,
dude in the back's an officer. You see the badge on his chest? That dude in the back's like an actual officer. He's like, what is going on? I'm a major. What am I doing here?
He's probably there just to make sure no one does anything stupid because he knows this guy's filming and this guy's the kind of douche that'll put it all over YouTube. And so to make sure nothing happens.
Yeah, for the record, when you cite law, try to be a little bit more specific than that SCOTUS ruling that one time. Just for the record.
Especially if you go in prepared with this shit.
Just go in and scream SCOTUS over and over again. That's all you have to do.
SCOTUS!
It's like kryptonite to cops.
Oh, shit,
no,
really?
not SCOTUS!
I didn't know. SCOTUS must have ruled on that.
President Obama said weed is legal.
Will you give me the information? They said no, call the police. And from there, I thought, I'm going to stay here till the police show up to at least let you guys know what's going on.
Okay, you're doing the right
I'm
thing.
gonna waste your time. That's what I decided.
Yeah.
I decided that you didn't have enough shit to deal with today, so you gotta come deal with my dramatic bullshit.
Let's see if this cop has an answer for him. Aside from, I don't have time for your shit.
Okay?
Yeah.
But when they actually leave, you have to leave.
Uh-huh.
Okay? When you're not invited on the property no more, you have to leave, okay? I'm telling you, they don't want you there. So you got the information that you need.
You see that? You see? That was the simple answer. You see, it had nothing to do with you filming. I don't know why you think your right to film is contingent on your right to stand right in front of the counter. That's fucking bizarre. I mean, you can stand outside and film from the sidewalk. Go ahead.
I have a camera, so I can stand there forever. That's the law.
Yeah, it's the camera rights. Camera lives matter.
This place now. I live here now.
I'm a documentary filmmaker. I have special permits.
Oh, fantastic! All right, now let's stop the depressing saga with the cops and see what he says when he gets off camera or away from the cops.
It's gonna be a big
right
for you know.
Huh?
He stood up for himself, and he's proud, and he stood up for every American.
Here it is. Here's the monologue. That's what I wanted.
Oh my God, his
All right,
douche face.
this ought to be good.
Central.
Just so everyone knows right now, they're actually having warning for trespassing. Actually, we're going to record this. We're going to go ahead and look back on this camera and see if they ever asked me to leave or if they were only aggressive and hostile. So
they asked you to leave. Like that was the first thing they asked you.
They repeatedly asked you
Yes.
to leave, dipshit.
Yes, several times, friend.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so friend, we looked over the footage, and you are fucking wrong.
Yeah, yeah. She very.
No, I looked at the footage. They asked me to stay. They repeatedly said, "Please don't go."
Please never leave us. We miss you.
They pretty much kidnapped me. They wouldn't let me escape from Papa John's.
Amazing. I'm pretty sure I'm married to that one chick. I think her name was Deidre.
I said her name enough.
that's what we're going to go ahead and do.
4790 211901. Just put in the comments he's trespassing Papa John's permit.
Every time I look at him, I just want to sing, "I got chills multiplying."
Yeah. Well, and regardless of whether they asked you to leave then, she has just filed with the police an order that you are trespassing as of now. That's
That
also
might
how
be a
this
hint.
works.
Just maybe.
The fact that the cops are involved may indicate that you are no longer welcome.
Yeah, just maybe.
I don't know.
This guy doesn't understand. He has slow comprehension skills.
But he's recording. I don't think you understand that.
Oh, I forgot.
Trespassing for asking them to order a pizza is what this came down to. Oh, that's not why I'm trespassing. That's wrong. Because they may have asked me to leave. We're gonna go and look.
No. You got asked to leave because you're a douche.
Yeah, you were making a scene like a fucking dipshit, and you got asked to leave. Don't lie about it now. You know we can see this, right?
Yeah.
Record it.
Yeah.
You're the one showing it to us.
Yeah, I agree. If you go to jail for Papa John's, you know you've hit rock bottom.
Get angry, Dusty. This is what the internet's missed.
No, this guy needs some near-death experiences to get his priorities straight. Definitely.
This up on the video, but for you guys at corporate, I promise it's not staged. This is very real, and the phone conversation you're gonna hear, that's all very real.
Staged.
No one thought it was staged and shit.
What would make it staged?
They were highly paid actors at Papa John. They followed the script to the T.
Yeah, skilled actors, skilled playwrights.
This is the kind of incident that needs to be staged.
Yeah, you spurging in public needs to be staged.
Did you order breadsticks?
No.
Okay.
No, we ordered 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas right now. Actually, since you guys aren't kicked off, I recommend that. They got them right now on sale. 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas for $6.99.
Okay. Yeah, your autism showing.
For the company that just kicked you out.
What if this turns out to be a genius Papa John's ad?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Maybe it is staged.
It's a Papa John's viral ad. Shit.
This is brilliant. We've fallen right into their hands.
We've fallen for it and helped spread their message for free.
And you know what? Honestly, kind of want Papa John's right now.
Yeah, it's true. Pizza sounds pretty nice. Let's
No.
All right.
Here we go.
You're not banned from any other Papa John's system.
Oh,
okay.
It's not a corporate ban.
No one get banned from Papa John's, dude. Shit, it ain't going well.
You were banned.
You fucked up, dog.
And then if corporate removes trespassing?
They will.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All have a blessed day.
Corporate will remove trespassing. Why are the cops giving validation on that?
You have a blessed day.
Yeah, you have a blessed day, sir.
I love you.
The cops are like, corporate's gonna remove that trespassing charge.
No, he said you're banned unless corporate removes. Yeah, he said corporate actually would have to go out of their way, contact this police office and tell them to drop the trespassing.
And that guy said they will.
Yeah, they never will.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna waste.
I don't know. How much pizza does this motherfucker eat?
He might eat a bunch. I've seen the man tits. So.
He stains his white T-shirts with pizza all the time.
So they put me in there as far as being banned from there. As far as they actually gave me a warning. If I show back again, then that's when they arrest me. But that's fine.
What? That's not fine. What were you trying to accomplish, dipshit?
If you learned anything from that black girl who was taking that poem, it's definitely fine.
It's
going
fine.
to Papa John's, make a scene. It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Fine.
Yeah, you get tased over some pizza, you fucked up.
But it's fine.
It's fine.
It's all fine.
Banned from Lake Station Papa John's 2016.
Yeah, that's bad.
That was like one of the most exciting things that's ever happened to him. Did I tell you the time I got banned from Papa John's?
Yeah.
It's one of the most exciting things that's ever happened in this town, to be fair.
That's probably true.
Look at that.
Alright, autist, figure out what you're doing. I mean, what is it with these people that can't even use just a basic editor? Just a slice editor. Just literally cut one side, cut the other, make the two touch again, and hit go.
They are literally free.
Even the Israelites could do that.
Seriously. They like he said, they are literally free. Alright, bud. Okay, bud. Alright.
We'll edit for you.
But
oh, more drive recording. This is good.
What? This is you are a piece of shit. Stop.
It would be hilarious if the same cop saw him doing that and put him over and gave him a ticket.
4 units showed up. And they went in there and they lied. They actually lied to the police, saying that we didn't order anything and crap like that. And so I let the cop know what was going on. And after they heard what was going on, they were just like,
Huh?
Why does he have a chin strap now?
I don't.
What the fuck is that? I thought it was headphones, but I don't know.
Is it headphones? I don't know.
I think it's headphones, but he's got them clipped all weird.
And it's digging into his neck fat.
This is not going well.
What an odd duck.
Yeah, it's a very odd duck.
What an odd duck. Goodbye.
Wow.
That was fun while it lasted. Thanks for joining us.
What a fucking loser.
Oh, what a goofy guy. Like, who would let that dig into their neck and then film from that angle? It's like, look, I have muffins here.
Yeah, I'm being choked. That's fine.
This is completely normal. This is fine.
If you thought that was bad, we're gonna do Lex Will.
Oh, I guess we kind of have to, don't we?
Yeah. So, oh my God. Okay, so this. How do we explain this? This guy's crazy. He is also a Hebrew Israelite.
But that's not even his main madness. He's just crazy.
Yeah, no, he believes in all kind of wacky shit. But I guess we've been having a little back and forth, and this was taken out of a video he made towards us, and he's going to encourage mob violence. It's pretty amazing.
Sick.
Okay, great.
So, one way or the other, we'll get to the bottom of what's a haplogroup and who's related to who, because there seems to be the wave that everybody wants to ride. I'm gonna crash the wave.
Of course. Get him, dog.
You're so amazing. You're gonna destroy everything.
Man, he destroys the system. He breaks in, shuts that shit down.
We're breaking the conditioning.
Just tell this guy's amazing.
You can tell by his duct tape mannequin that
Yeah.
he uses for like boxing in the back.
He's clearly sane. Yeah, he's clearly sane.
So cool.
What you guys should do, line up outside of these fucking places you send your DNA with fucking shotguns and pitchforks.
Schools? Is that what he's talking about?
No, he's talking about these DNA registration facilities.
With shotguns and pitchforks.
What DNA registration facilities?
Just the places you go get your DNA tested.
Oh, okay. I
He's-
thought he meant that they were like manually forcing people
I
to go.
think he thinks that they're making the results up.
Yes, that would be in line because he believes that all people with melanin are of the same race.
Okay, so Chinese people.
Yeah,
white
and
people,
basically there's whites and then everyone else.
Everybody else. Okay, that makes total sense.
Yeah, that's the
just
basic
science,
philosophy
really.
of these
But
guys.
the big mean corporate white man is faking all the results.
Okay, I can see why the mean white man would do that. We are the devil. So I'm
Let's
with-
just consider ourselves lucky he averages about 1,000 views now, huh?
Yes.
We're gonna give him more street cred. It's gonna get paid more from us from now.
He said that. He actually said that. He's like, yeah, you guys gave us subscribers. Like, okay. You're welcome for the hate subscribes.
I mean, I'm subscribed to him. I don't know if anyone else is from our.
What he doesn't understand is we don't care if you have subscribers. We have nothing against you.
No.
We don't care that you're black. We don't have any ill will towards you. It's fine.
Yeah, we just think you're crazy and it's fun to slap fight you.
It's crazy and funny.
Yeah.
So and that's cool. I'm crazy and funny too.
Every time you want the truth, that's what the townspeople did. Every time they wanted the fucking truth, what is happening in our land? They marched to the fucking king's castle with fucking torches, pitchforks. They didn't have shotguns back then.
Someone's watched a lot of movies.
Like this is Frankenstein.
He thinks he's in one right now.
Yeah, his whole life is being filmed in his head.
He thinks he's a character in a movie. It's this freedom fighter.
You know what, Lex? Well, go ahead. If you take up your grievances at the king's castle with your pitchforks and see where that gets you.
And they fucking said, come out and tell us what the fuck's going on or we're gonna burn down this brick.
Huh?
Awesome.
That's a hot fire, dude.
Oh my. He's burning down brick, yo.
Now, you unhappy about how Fox News demonstrates your ass to the world? Why aren't you down there at Fox News with pitchforks and fucking torches?
That would be... Does he realize he's actually arguing that they perpetuate the violent black man stereotype that Fox News is doing?
Well, he doesn't realize
So then
that,
all
but
they
that
have
is
to do
what's
is turn their cameras out the fucking window and be like, look what they're doing! How stupid are you? Really?
He's not too bright.
Well, that's against the law as fuck. So he's basically pulling a Josh Fierstein.
Yeah, he's that level of madness, to be fair.
You know, look, I'm just saying. I wish violence on others.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I wish for people to take violently to the street to change what I specifically think is wrong. I don't see the problem here.
It's totally different.
You come here with pitchforks and torches, I'ma throw fucking dynamite on your fucking torches. I'm just gonna blow you straight up and you come back down on your fucking pitchforks.
He clearly missed a medication cycle today.
I mean, he thinks he's got a superhero.
He changed the analogy though, because now people are protesting him.
Yeah.
With pitchforks.
It was a good thing a while ago, and that's a bad thing suddenly.
He's
Like,
completely...
do that shit to other people, but if you do it to me,
Yeah.
I'll fuck you motherfuckers up.
Yeah, that is insane.
With dynamite, bitch.
I had dynamite laying around everywhere.
Yeah, how is he not arrested after uploading this video? Because they know he's a joke. There's no way that you can't be afraid of this guy. The cop... I couldn't press charges on this dude.
Yeah, no.
No, not a real scary dude in real life.
Mm-mm.
Really scary dudes don't tell you how scary they are.
No. You just disappear one day.
Exactly.
Oh, that's all? Alright, fair enough.
That was just a minute. Sorry, Lexwell, that's enough from you today. It's about all I can handle.
What a pointless fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it is. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, you know what? We should let's do feminism 2.0. Let's try something in a different vein.
I love feminism. More, please.
Give
Why
me
is
back
it
control.
No control for you. Oh my.
Feminism takes your control.
That's
yeah,
about all you
ironically,
need to see.
feminism snatched control from its own
my
video.
God. What is it with different hair colors and feminists? I mean, what is it about their own hair color that feminists hate so bad?
They have become sentient.
It's oppressive because it's fetishized.
Oh, this is it. This is all of it. Cat picture, bandanas, feminism T-shirt, black lipstick.
Polaroids? Oh
yeah,
my God,
yeah,
what?
black lipstick. You see, problem glasses, blue hair. I mean, this is
Nose
a
ring.
10 out of 10 feminist.
Checks off all the boxes. It really does. It's like she is a stereotype. Like she's trying to be the stereotype on purpose.
Her glasses are crooked.
This is the everything offends me look.
Yeah, this is the warning. Don't tell a joke near me. Look.
She has the bullshit feminism definition on her shirt too.
The radical notion that women are people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know I mean business when I've got my feminism top on.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're in for it.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
because you know,
down to business.
because you know, otherwise
You know, what
she's not
buttons?
to be taken seriously, right?
Otherwise, she's really fun and charming.
That's her implication here.
Exactly.
Why is it that on the internet, as a feminist, I get so much hate? Why is that a thing? I was just chilling.
Why is it on the internet, as a white supremacist, I get so much hate? Do you see how that works?
Exactly.
If you get online and you say things that people don't like, they say things that you won't like back to you.
I don't really think she has any idea what it's like to be hated. Okay?
No.
Read some of the comments I get, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay? Check out my "If you are a Muslim, you are retarded" video. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you have some slight idea what it's really like to have people hate you and threaten you.
Oh, you want to...
Dusty, everyone loves you. I've never seen anything negative.
Yeah, you want to see something, go to the videos I've made about feminism and see the kind of hate I've gotten from feminists.
Yeah, there's no death threats on those videos, right,
No,
Hagbar?
no, of course not. I hope you die, hang yourself, fucking...
Eat
yeah.
shit and die, piece of shit.
Yeah.
But obviously, she's the only one experiencing this because she's a feminist.
Yep.
She is the one that is persecuted here.
I forgot. It's okay if it happens to a white man. That's okay.
It's kind of like a Christian asking why would you hate me, or a Muslim asking why would you hate Islam. It's like, oh well, because you're related to some shit. That's why.
It's because
Yeah,
of
the
shit you're saying and
ideology.
doing, obviously.
Yeah, the ideology that they're a part of has so much baggage that people are going to have a little bit of, I guess, prejudgment of what you stand for if you say, hey, I'm a feminist.
Exactly.
And you can't really be mad at them for expecting you to fall in line with everyone else.
It's like why I don't call myself a libertarian, even though I'm a libertarian socialist, because, you know, it has so much baggage here in America. It means something completely different.
Oh, yeah.
In the comment section of Louise O'Neill's Facebook post, she had just shared an article that she'd written for a newspaper, and it was basically her outlining how she felt that feminism wasn't synonymous with man-hating.
Can someone help me identify what region of the UK this accent comes from?
Wales.
I mean, it feels like the north. It feels
East
very...
Staines. I know nothing about it, but
fair
I'm gonna
enough.
go with the alley.
She didn't hate all men. She goes into detail about the men she doesn't hate, and
she can list them all in one article.
It's not that I hate all non-white people. I can list the non-white people I'm okay with.
I have lots of black friends.
I mean, do you see how weird all this is? This whole conversation is like, what the fuck is happening?
I can list them on my fingers and toes.
men who she loves in her life. And someone commented on this. Oh, she definitely hates men.
Black and white.
You see my problem with this situation.
Art.
So
Art.
It's high art here.
Why is this? Why are these people all over the internet?
That's
like they're all part of the same playbook.
It is. It's literally like they're cookie cutter. I mean, there's nothing new in any of these people at all.
I have to empower somebody. Only I have the power to empower.
Yeah, some random feminist who looks like this uploads a video, then Undoomed, Bearing, and Sargon, and all these fucking people rip it to shreds, and then oops, channel's gone, and then the next person pops up. You can't tell a difference though, because they're all the same.
They have the dyed hair and the glasses.
It's pretty much the same person just coming back.
They're all wearing the uniform.
Getting reincarnated time and time again.
They must be breeding these people somewhere.
Yeah, in a lab. These are lab-created humans.
Gross.
That's why they don't know how to human right, because they're lab babies.
David Icke was right once again.
Yep.
Just like seething on the inside because this person was just so ignorant. But I let it slide until they started insulting my friend on this comment thread.
Oh, hell no.
And then I felt the need to step in. And
It was fine until they insulted the prophet, and then I had to step in.
It got personal, guys.
Allahu Akbar.
it just kind of turned into a circle of me, my friend, Louise O'Neill, and these two guys who were just doing everything they could to insult everyone all at once, and it was kind of intense, and I got really sassy.
God, it was so intense.
Oh, what sheltered lives.
On the internet.
Yeah, what sheltered lives you must lead.
I was tense as fuck. I was scared. I was hovering in the corner at these words they were saying.
It's not like I could have, unplugged myself from the internet.
At one point, one of them said, "Cunt." I almost shat myself.
It was the worst moment of my life.
They basically raped me with their words.
Word rape.
Word rape. The worst type of rape.
Shit. Literary rape. You don't get much more hardcore than that. African American literary language rape.
African American vernacular English.
That's right. I forgot because it's so stupid.
Don't start code switching now.
AAVE, all right? It's just as respectable as any other form of English.
Code switch rape.
Resorted to insulting my appearance, as opposed to the points I was making. They resorted to telling me
stereotype.
Yeah.
You expect me to comment on this?
Yeah,
You're a caricature of yourself.
That's
You're
why
the
we
literal
get
caricature.
that's why we get that out of the way early on this show. We like to do all the ad hom at the beginning so we can actually deal with your shit.
Yeah. It's not an ad hom as long as we explain why you're stupid.
Yeah,
Exactly.
People throw that out all the time. Oh, you're ad homing me.
Yeah,
Bunch
no,
of sensitive bitches.
It's only an ad hom if you say you're wrong because you're stupid. It's not an ad hom if you say you're stupid and then you explain why you're stupid.
Exactly.
Someone called me a name. I need to call the cops. Call corporate.
Hey, look, the other guy did that, so it's not just girls. I mean, he called the cops because they were mean to him on the phone. I mean, for
Yeah, and
fuck's sake.
also he's a bitch. It's not a gendered slur.
Yeah.
It is. Right.
my hair was stupid, and
It
I
is.
looked like a lesbian,
You do.
and that
You do.
I was never going to get a man anyway.
You're probably
First
not.
Of all,
I mean, you'd have to. It's not because of how you look. That last part's a personality issue. You seem
my
very unpleasant.
Yes. If you're making a video about this, yes.
you have done nothing to make me any less feminist than I am. Second of all,
It's just her state of being.
Shoot! I was worried for a second.
Yeah, it's
You
just
haven't
her.
chipped
How does
away
this
at my
happen? How does this happen? It's become her state of being. It's become her essence.
It's a religion, basically. It's like Christians say to me all the time. You know, you've just made my faith stronger. Oh, okay.
You challenged my faith, and now I know for sure.
That challenged me, and I know. Okay? I don't give a shit. Fuck off.
don't insult people's appearance just because you don't like their opinions.
Why?
And it got me thinking about what it means to be a
You see the reaction they just got? That's why they did it.
For
Do you
this,
see how
let
much
us-
you just cared?
It works.
Yeah.
feminist on the internet. Because the internet is such a strange place. And
Oh,
I
I
like
agree.
to think of mine as a corner of the internet.
Yeah. We find weirdos like you all the time.
Yes. You were a big part of the reason. Sorry, go ahead, Dustin.
I'm just saying, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Lack of self-awareness, more like.
Net with all of you guys and, you know, my Polaroid pictures in the back as quite a feminist corner because I'm here and I'm quite a feminist person. And I try to surround myself in a YouTube circle
In an echo chamber, in a circle jerk.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Steve Jobs came to mind immediately when she says that. I like to ban anyone who disagrees with me, so I can have my opinion repeated to me all day long, so I don't have to feel uncomfortable. Well, when you do that, you completely stunt your ability to learn.
Yeah.
You never have anybody around you that disagrees with you or tells you any information that goes against what you believe. How are you gonna learn shit? You're not.
Yeah.
Ban
And
comments, auto block.
Yeah, and it's
the
funny
whole-
because she's pointing out again exactly what we started with. It's because it's clear that this is a set piece. It's clear that this isn't something that naturally occurred behind you. This is something you set up for your YouTube. So for you to then be shocked
For your
that people
personality,
comment.
you're trying to project upon us.
Yes, that's
you're
clearly the
trying to represent
point.
yourself this way on purpose. You're doing this.
And we're commenting on that because it's a representation of a stereotypical empty-minded girl.
It's obvious what you're doing. We're looking through you and we're reading you.
And you're mad.
Exactly.
Mad.
No one likes to be read.
Mad that my beliefs were challenged. Welcome to the internet.
Wow, they laid me bare because I'm so obviously a stereotype.
Exactly. Because we actually see through you. I mean, you're not that complex.
No.
You're very simple.
Yeah, a lot of people like to think they are, but you're not.
Delusions of grandeur.
Uh-huh.
That dude had.
And like after I uploaded my video on feminism, I got some messages saying I never really identified with the term feminist before, but your video really explained things for me, and now I'm very proud to say that I'm a feminist, and that made me very happy.
Okay, well, you see, the internet's a funny place, like you said. That comment just as easily could have been, oh, I'd never considered calling myself a feminist before your video converted me and showed me the light. You know that, right? It could be
I never
sarcasm.
considered joining the KKK before.
Yeah.
But your video is very convincing.
You see?
You laid it out for me, brother.
You see how easy
Now I
sarcasm
hate what
comes?
You do.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh my god, I'm doing something, I'm helping the world, one step at a time, one feminist at a time. But all those nice comments were very, very,
But
very...
are you really helping the world?
She's changing the world.
Oh, delusions of grandeur, just painful. I'm saving the world one step at a time. I'll get there, guys.
One feminist at a time, because that's what the world needs, more feminists. I mean, for one,
Yeah.
the feminists know there are like 13% more women in college these days than men. You know, you're already winning so
Yeah.
much of this shit
Do they
already.
know? Do they know that that percentage change occurred in 1982?
Yeah,
You know-
long
you know what the
ago.
wor- You know what the world needs more of? It needs more of people complaining about shit and not actually doing shit.
Yeah.
That's what the world needs more of.
Works for me.
very quickly overlooked because of the not so nice comments. I got death threats. I was told that I should get cancer and die. I was called ugly. I was told my hair was stupid. I was...
That hair thing.
Dusty.
That's twice.
Stupid.
Dusty, has anyone ever told you those things?
Man, like I had to lose weight because back in the day when I was even chubbier than I am now, people call me fat so much that they wouldn't even pay attention to anything I said. Every comment was how fat I was. So yeah,
Yep.
I've taken some of the worst criticism you can possibly imagine. But you know, that's the way it is when you're on the internet. Welcome to the fucking internet. Don't come on here unless you have a thick skin. Snow fakes need not apply.
You're a privileged man. That can't be true.
That is true. I am definitely privileged. I can't lie about that.
Told I definitely was a feminist because I wore bright lipstick. I'm actually only a feminist because I wear bright lipstick. Sorry to burst your bubble. And I started looking at videos of other feminists on YouTube, and it's quite common to see people getting insulted, appearance-wise.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's the internet. It's quite.
The look is also quite common.
Yeah, everything about you is quite common. There's a word for that. It's called basic bitch.
Oh my god.
Because someone doesn't like the points they're making. But if you don't have the points to be arguing against someone's argument that you don't like, don't get involved in the discussion. Don't just start insulting people as a way to get involved, because that's not cool. Even a little bit.
Cool.
And people were telling me that I hated men, and I...
Gotta be cool. She knows how to be cool, so...
Yeah.
Guys, keep it cool. Keep it chill.
Cool. Don't insult me. Don't hurt my feelings. Need my safe space.
You don't get a safe space here. We can all say whatever we want.
Do not word rape me right now, dude. Do not word rape me.
I just can't take that.
The African American vernacular is coming for you, Dusty.
I could go into detail of all the men that I don't hate. One of them being Matty Healy. He's great and I love everything about him. Also Harry...
Oh my god, that guy again. Holy shit, they have saints. They have a list of saints, I swear to god.
I don't see how she doesn't get this. It is so fucking offensive to say, I wanted to make a video listing the men I don't hate. Do you understand how bad that sounds?
I do, yes. I want to make a video listing the few black people I don't hate. Don't get me wrong, I hate most black people.
Hey, look, I listed some black people I like. It's not like I hate them for their blackness.
Everybody. Samuel L. Jackson's pretty cool, you know. I liked him in that one movie. So I can't be racist.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's got money, you know. I'm down with him.
Styles. Love him too. But I shouldn't have to. I made a video saying that I was a feminist and that I was for equality. And then people asked me, oh, why do you hate men? I never said I hated men. And like...
I love these poor foot soldiers that don't know that they've been brainwashed. And then when people come out and go, hey, you know, Scientology's a lie, they're like, no, come on.
It's just like, KKK. Why do you hate black people? I don't hate black people. I never said I hated black people.
Yeah.
You're in the KKK. What does that have to do with me hating black people?
Yeah.
Really, dude?
Yeah, exactly.
The group you're in has baggage. Get out.
Exactly. Research. Google a little bit.
Yeah, why is it that so many people have to make videos saying I don't hate men?
Exactly.
That should tell you something.
I know my hair is a bit weird, and I know my lipstick is quite bright. You
It's
don't need to
not.
point these things.
You're like wearing black or purple
I know,
lipstick.
That's what I was thinking. That's just purple, dark lipstick.
The fuck?
Your hair is stupid, but only because it's such a cliche.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone can. I mean, what do you think you are, an anime character? Seriously?
She's appropriating Japanese culture.
Yeah, for real.
Cotton candy.
Out to me. I put a great deal of effort into how I look before I sit down before a video. So I know how I look. And if I'm happy with it, then that's good enough for me. And I was
Then why'd you go back to your hair like 3 times? That really bothered you. The hair thing really fucked you up.
I'm very comfortable, yeah. It did.
The comments made her insecure, but then she's like, oh, it's, you know, it's fine. I take so much time to prepare.
I'm not insecure. I did this on purpose.
Oh.
You're not bothering me at all. That's why I mention it constantly.
Yeah.
really proud
That's
of
usually
my
a sure
fingers in
sign.
video.
Yeah, well, I
There's
love
a reason
people.
My hair is brown right now instead of white, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. The reasons that people kept telling me I look old as fuck. I behave like a little bitch because I care about what people think. Why pretend otherwise?
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
Fake.
as well. I thought the points that I was making really summed up how I did feel about the feminist movement and how I felt as a feminist and as a woman and just as a person. And for people to just completely bypass all that I said and just go, your hair looks stupid. It was like, all the effort I put in, all the time I spent editing, and you just think my hair looks stupid.
Jesus.
Well, I do gotta understand that though.
All right.
I understand like a lot of time into editing videos and
Yeah.
trying to make a good point and then having people ignore everything you said to make fun of your looks. I'm definitely against that.
But it's bound to happen. I mean, you know, there are people that
Yeah.
surf around YouTube and just say words. Like, I've had a couple hit my page that I swear to God are just robots. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck, where you came from. You're not making a point here. You're just a fucking gay, and then leave. Like, okay.
Gay.
Gay.
Yeah, but you can't think that's a representative of like the whole or anything. These are just dipshits, you know.
Yeah.
Dipshits, they're doing that to fuck me. They do that to everybody.
That's
Not just
enough.
you.
That's enough whining.
And they'll continue to do it if it draws out reactions like
Exactly. That's why they do it. It's like why people said the word nigger.
Yeah.
You know, if the word nigger didn't bother anybody, why the fuck would anybody ever say it? They wouldn't. There's no reason to.
Correct.
Like, no one ever calls me a cracker. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's no effect on me whatsoever. Won't get any kind of reaction out of me. Like, I'm not, yeah, I am. I
And?
definitely am. And?
Yeah. And
so
then?
that's why no one says that to me. Words only have the power that you give them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking. I think we're going to do How to Be an Ally. This is someone else we've played on the show before.
Oh, yay.
That's so gross.
Sign me up.
You gotta learn, Dusty. You gotta be a good ally.
Okay, I'm gonna learn.
Bring on the faggotry.
This
Oh my god, already. He hasn't even said a word yet. I already know.
Look at that! Look at that shirt.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, I'm so gross. I'm sweating so much. Ugh. Hey, today I want to.
Do you know that's self-negging? That's like fishing for a compliment on the introduction there.
Oh, they always started out like that. They'll start out like burping in the intro or doing just something stupid and being like, "Oops, look, I made a mistake. I'm cute."
Look how normal and real I am. I'm not trying too hard. We can tell you're trying too hard by your hair, dude.
Seriously.
Talk about something that can be quite confusing. A lot of the time, social issues come up in conversation and we don't know what we think about them, we don't know how we should react, and sometimes we just don't know what it means to be a good ally to the community that we're talking about. So today, I want to talk about what an ally is and how to successfully be one.
Okay, let's find out what an
I think
ally
that's-
is.
I think that's a bit of projection, friend. The rest of us know how to respond to social issues.
Yes. The best way to be an ally to any community is to be honest as possible.
Yeah.
Period. I mean,
yes.
If you don't call out your own side for the bad shit they do, then all you do is make your own community weaker. So you have to be honest at all times.
Have the respect to treat them like human beings, like, and call them out on their shit. That's equality.
It's exactly what it is. Like, people all the time think I'm being disrespectful to them when I'm honest, but that's the opposite. I'm being respectful to you. I respect you enough to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
An ally is a person who very much stands with the community, but is not part of that community. So, for example, an ally to the gay community or the LGBT community is someone who does not identify themselves as LGBT, but very much sympathizes and...
Who thinks this is in depth? Yeah, but who thinks this is like, this is hard? No one has ever questioned what ally means.
Yeah, figure out what that means. You're not an enemy. You're not actively opposing them. You're an ally. We get it. Duh, fucking rough.
We even get from the implication that you're not part of the community. You're an outside force.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's definitely outside of the gay community.
Of course.
100% straight. Straight alpha male right here.
Straight as an arrow.
Yep. That's the vibe I get.
Empathizes with the things that community goes through. And you can break it down even further. So for example, myself, if I identify as gay, I don't know what it's like to be bisexual. So I am an ally to the bisexual community, or I am an ally to the transgender community, or the black community, etc., etc.
White people. I didn't hear a straight white male.
We don't need
Not at
allies.
all.
We don't need allies.
ally
We're actually superior, don't you know? I mean, that's as far as these guys
don't
know.
need allies.
I identified as a straight white male strictly for the power, because really I'm a gay black woman, but you know this has its perks. So.
Did it for the privilege.
Yes.
The biggest thing that you can do as an ally is to listen. What's important to understand is that if you are not part of a community, you do not speak for that community. You can stand with them, you can speak with them, but what that community wants, what that community needs, that community knows best. So as an ally...
Oh my god. That's how you get fucked up communities.
Don't speak out against Islam.
Nope.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. They know what they
Islam
want.
knows best.
Yeah, they know what they want. I don't see the problem here.
I dare you. You're not in their shoes. How do you know?
Do you know what that tells me? You don't know what you want. You're willing to take orders from someone else because you have no backbone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And a great example of this is like I would say like, yeah, I'm pro-gay, pro-trans, but if there's some shit going on in their community that's bad, then I have the respect to say, fuck that. You guys are better than that. Like that's unacceptable.
You want them to improve, so you have to tell them the truth to make them improve. You have to call them out on their bullshit.
And then
Otherwise, they never fucking improve.
this faggot would be like, oh, how dare you? You need to stand in solidarity. You don't speak
Check
for
your
them.
privilege. You don't know what you're talking about. I
They
didn't
know
some shit.
better. They know best for themselves. Well, then what the fuck is even the point of being an ally?
Exactly.
Ally, it's your responsibility.
Well, they need servants. You have to understand. They
Oh,
need
I
slaves.
forgot.
They need
Makes you a
labor.
good cuck.
Yeah, they need labor.
And that makes you a good ally.
This video should be called "How to Be a Cuck."
How to be a cuck. No, thank you.
Yeah.
To be a part of the conversation, but to not shape the conversation. You as an ally are
I'm
able
not
to
saying
speak
whatever
on
the fuck I
issues.
want to, and you suck me off.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, fuck that shit. I can't stand people to tell me what I can and can't say. Oh, you're
Yeah.
a straight white male. You can't say this and that. Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
Watch
well,
me.
all that's going to do is make me say it more. I'm going to say it more and more. I've always told people I'm the type of person that if you tell me not to do something, I do it twice, looking you right in your eyes.
Louder.
I've said that so many times myself. The more you tell me not to do it, the more I'm going to do it. That's like why I'm banned from Facebook. I've been banned from Facebook for 3 months out of the year already. And people are like, well, quit doing that. No.
No, that's
No.
the point.
I'm never going to stop. Never.
Yeah, they want you to bend over and
They
quit.
do. They want to bend over, quit, and bow down, and it will never fucking happen. You will ban me forever. You know, I would rather be banned than be here and support this bullshit with some fake motherfucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
The community that you support. You as a straight person can speak on issues of LGBT equality. You as a male can speak about feminism and gender equality. And as an ally, if you're listening and you are speaking the things that a community is saying, you're helping. You're helping further the conversation, and you're helping
Not
further.
necessarily. That's like saying by spreading Islam, you're helping the Islamic community.
Uh-huh.
All you're doing
yeah,
is
but-
amplifying the message, but it might be a shit message.
Exactly. I mean, duh. I mean, what the fuck, dude? How stupid are you? This is not complicated shit here.
It clearly is for him.
It's like just be a cuck and be a mouthpiece for whatever we say, and just repeat whatever we say verbatim, and that's how you help us.
I just noticed, what is up with his room? What am I looking at? There's like Christmas lights and a little deer head. What the fuck is
It's
this?
just gayness embodied. It's fine. This is the Hall of Homo. It's fine.
This is so weird.
This is what it looks like in his head. Imagine that. This is his expression of himself.
His head is scary. I don't want to be there.
Maybe this is just him coming out of the closet.
Mm-hmm.
The initiatives that that community is trying to meet. The biggest piece of information is that it is not up to you to tell them what they want. It is not up to men to tell women what is best for them. It is not up for heterosexual people to tell LGBT people what is best for them. It is
Yeah, just go pause. Just fuck all of the dudes with HIV, so then you won't be so scared of it, right? As a
Don't
white
tell them it's
male, I
wrong.
should. Yeah, I shouldn't criticize that as a white male, right?
Of course.
White
White men don't know.
criticizing Islam for hating on gay people.
Islam.
Works both ways, don't it? I've read the Islamic holy text. They specifically say to kill gay people. Is it okay for me to tell them that's bullshit, even though I'm not Islamic?
No, actually, I should be an Islamic ally at that point, right? It's only fair. They're a
I
marginalized
should spread
community.
their message and tell them to kill gay people. I'm an ally.
It's funny. This guy is that. The other video we reviewed of his was him defending Islam
Uh-huh.
as a gay man.
He's an idiot. He's obviously never read the holy text of Islam, which makes him a moron. I mean, it makes him a moron of the lowest level. You're defending something that literally wants to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not bright.
Not up to cisgender people to tell transgender people what is best for them. Allies are there as a support system.
It is not up to the mentally stable to tell the mentally unstable what to do. It's not up to parents.
Are you comparing gay people to mentally unstable, Hagbar? What about black people?
Well, I mean, if he's a representation of all gay people, then we have a problem. I mean...
Agreed.
Yeah.
Luckily, he's not.
Yeah,
Luckily,
obviously.
I have lots of gay friends whom I love very much and know this guy is not a representative of you.
Yeah, no, don't worry. How about a third at least of my followers are gay, as far as I know.
Yeah, there's gays and then there's faggots like this. We're gonna use faggot again just for people like this.
Yeah, I usually reserve the word faggot for Drake, but okay. Drake and anyone who acts like Drake.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
I very much believe that allies are part of the reason that communities can get to where they need to be. But it is not your responsibility, and I repeat this again, to shape the conversation. It is not your responsibility to tell Caitlyn Jenner that her name should be Bruce. It is not your
It's gonna be Bruce again soon. He decided he didn't want to transition. It was too much work.
did he really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. That's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, he wasn't gonna, he was too old. He wasn't going to be able to pass ever.
So he's going to go back as a man?
As far as I know. That's what I've heard.
I did not hear about that. It's quite interesting. I
Yeah.
have to really read that. That's going to piss a lot of people off.
Yeah, well, he was...
He had
again,
so much support. They were all behind him.
Yeah,
They were
Bruce
like,
Jenner...
Like the hopes and dreams of the transgender community.
Yeah. Bruce Jenner gets into a car accident and kills someone. Decides to transition into a woman. Charges are dropped. Decides he doesn't want to transition into a woman. Good game.
Actually, I made a quote about that on my Facebook. I said basically the same thing. Maybe he's a super genius who did this to get out of the charges.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
I guess.
Oh, shit.
Great minds think alike.
I know what I'm doing next.
What's that?
The whole chat
After
says
my
it.
inevitable crime, then I can transition just to get out of it.
I'm gonna turn black like Rachel Dolans or whatever her name was.
Oh my god.
Try that next. That's how I identify. You can't tell me I don't.
Then you speak for the community.
I'm gonna code switch and everything.
Code switch and all that shit.
Hells yeah.
to be a Rachel Delazel or Dolezal.
Delazel.
Profit.
Her last name. To put on blackface and try and speak on behalf of the black community as a white woman. These are not things that good allies do. In fact...
Be a good little goyim. Holy shit.
He is judging the way she identifies. That's
Yeah.
not his business to do. Is he gonna do that against trans people next? Huh?
Oh shit.
I can turn your bullshit ideology right back on you, dude.
You're working in opposition of what is trying to be done. So if you do these simple things, if you just listen and you further the conversation that a community is trying to share, then you are part of the solution and you will have done something absolutely incredible. So I hope you enjoy.
FYI, he's wearing makeup. He's got lipstick on.
Yeah.
He's got an unfortunate stash as well.
He sounds sweaty and natural. He's not trying hard at all. This was just off the cuff.
Oh, I hope you guys don't mind him.
Oh,
sweaty
he's
in
gonna
this video.
promo, isn't he?
Enjoyed this video, and I hope that in honor of Pride Month you will take the time to reflect on what it means to be an ally, and hopefully you will continue to be one for the LGBT community. So today you've got
Kneel before us.
Oh no, fuck that.
No,
Fuck
thank
that
you. I will say whatever the fuck I want. You will deal with it.
All right. I think we can maybe do one more.
All right.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna do Anglophobic Muslim student. It's on the
Oh.
top. Yeah.
That looks
boy.
interesting.
Brace.
Oh no, not Portland. Fuck.
Is this gonna be like an episode of Portlandia?
These people are too close to me,
If only.
Reese.
They are in your neck of the woods.
These people are too close to me, Reese. Make them go away.
Get them away.
I'm Levin. I'm Somali, Somali American Muslim woman. I go by she, hers. I'm a senior here at Portland State University. I've been here for 3 years.
Yeah, she's Muslim. Woohoo!
That's a great thing.
That's all that matters.
Support that.
That's all that
That has
matters.
never caused any problems ever.
Nope.
These people are so stupid.
Some of the worst years, hardest years of my life
Oh, she's a fucking convert. Get the fuck out of here. No, unacceptable. You're probably like not even Muslim. You're part of the fucking Nation of Islam or some shit.
Yeah, that's not real. If you convert in prison, that doesn't count.
No, this is utter garbage. No, this is horseshit. You're just some black girl who wants another layer of fucking being able to pull a card out here.
Exactly. Exactly.
Fuck
She also
that.
said that all this like anti-Muslim bigotry she's been getting, it's been like the hardest couple of years of her life.
She's seeking it out. She's
Yeah.
seeking all this persecution out because it makes her feel complete as a person. You know, I'm special. I'm all persecuted. Dude, look at me. It's part of her identity.
God.
For me and a lot of students of color have been trying to advocate for ourselves, and it's a pity that we have to do so. So, like, the instructors don't know how to teach us. There is.
We're just too much for them to handle.
We're so fucking stupid, but it can't possibly be our fault. We're not the retards that never should have been allowed onto a college campus. No, no. No, the professors are wrong. By the way, nice red armband there in the background, bud.
He's an ally.
Jesus, he's got a red band to make sure he's a white male, and they need to know that they shouldn't attack him if the Holocaust starts today.
And he has his
Disarm because Black Lives Matter.
God.
Hashtag disarm PSU because Black Lives Matter.
Another caricature.
Yeah.
White supremacy group, multiple ones, mobilizing, putting hate all over the campus. Basically putting anti-Islamophobia stuff, anti-black stuff.
Boo.
This is such. Wow.
They're putting up anti-Muslim stuff, anti-black stuff. Boo.
Anti-black stuff she's putting up. Are they really, or is she just making that shit up?
Oh my god, I don't even know. You've probably been following this case closer than me, Hagbard.
Usually they make it up. Like, almost every time there's been a case like this in one of these campuses where supposedly there was racist shit found.
Literally, if I remember correctly, this was like one of the chalkenings where someone went in with a piece of chalk and wrote like Trump 2016, and that's what this is about.
How is that against black people? That's so stupid.
Because Trump is a racist, sexist bigot, and you know?
Oh my god.
If it's anything like what happened at Mizzou, it's like, I don't know, like a guy drove down the street and said the N-word at students once. Oh my god, how terrible.
Oh my god. Racism is prevalent in America.
And the staff, the faculty allowed people to wear like blackface Halloween costumes. Oh, scary.
Yeah, do that. Hey, some assholes like 100 years ago did blackface, so nobody else is allowed to do it ever again.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works.
I forgot. Shit.
Who knows what they'll do next? I mean, this is not really a safe campus if you're a person like scarf and you're black.
They might make fun of us on the internet. I don't even know.
This is like literally not a safe campus. Oh, Jesus.
How safe do you need it?
Well, I mean, it's just power. That's all it is. If someone puts power in front of a group and says, if you behave this way, the other people will give you power because of their own guilt, who hasn't taken advantage of that throughout history?
Exactly. You're gonna collect that power. It's like Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
collecting all the cards.
it's the same thing.
Got my
This
racism card, got my Islam card, got my feminist card.
This is what Gandhi did. This is literally what Gandhi advocated the people do in India, is because he knew white Englishmen felt guilty over, you know, the way that the Indians were being treated. And they knew that if they could expound on that guilt, the people would change. And that's basically the same game that's being played here.
Gandhi appropriated my white guilt.
I guess it's smart around people that actually feel guilty, but like if you didn't actually do anything wrong, then why do you feel guilty?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. So that's why I don't feel guilty, and I start to wonder, like other white people who are like cucks to them, I wonder if they really are racist.
They are.
Because I mean, you're feeling guilty about something.
Yeah, they are. Almost every
woman-
person almost every white ally I've talked to at some point says something along the lines of, "We need to realize that black people are people too." What? Bitch, what's wrong with
I
you?
realized that a long time ago, motherfucker.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to you?
They were like a million years before we were. We were very aware of that.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because they're paternalistically racist.
Well, I think a lot of them used to hate and be afraid of black people. I really do. A lot of them used to just really have that internal kind of bigotry it is naturally inborn, that has to be bred out of you. I mean, you have to interact regularly with people that are not of your type to understand that the differences aren't that big a deal.
Very minor. Very minor.
I mean, look at this white girl. She really.
She's
is
literally
tucking.
holding it.
She's holding it.
Like this is if this were reversed. I mean, should a native be fanning you or?
Hey, it's time for us to be the servants now. We've had our time in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were already master.
I'm like, no, I didn't. That wasn't me.
Yeah, I have had no time in the sun. I promise you.
Exactly. Before I was born.
Yeah, exactly.
So my experience here has been very. Hey! Can you hear me now?
Wow.
How do I microphone?
I'm more scared that people wanted to hear.
Exactly.
That's terrifying.
How boring is your life? What do you got going on, dude? You need to like check yourself. That's
This is just depressing.
So, a lot of Muslim students have not been advocated for. I mean, we have to pray in a dingy basement. And that's the only place we have to be a Muslim on this campus.
You're frankly lucky we gave you that. You know, that was a concession, right? There's no church. That was a concession, bitch.
I mean, you can go to your house anytime you want to and pray your ass off.
By the way,
you want.
yeah, by the way, you're welcome.
You're just welcome. We gave in to you, and this is how you treat us.
You fucking cunt. Oh my
Never
god.
You're welcome for the First Amendment, bitch.
But again, this is not a First Amendment or practice issue. This is literally they built a room for them to pray in. There is no church room. There's no congregation. There's no. Where's the confessional? Huh? What about the Catholics? They have to be inconvenienced to go to confession. What if they were to
this one particular religion?
Yeah, what if they were to die like on campus and they weren't allowed to confess? That would be your fault that they went to hell.
Yeah.
That's
She is a
fucked
bitch
up.
for that, then. If she's the only one they gave into and she's still complaining, that does make her a total bitch.
Yeah, well, they're the only ones that would complain. There's not a Catholic on the planet that's going to go to the college and be like, "Where's my confessional?" That's a Muslim thing right now. They know that there's power in saying, "I'm Muslim. I'm oppressed. Help me."
In Islam, can't you pray anywhere?
In theory, you're
as
supposed
long as
to.
you're facing Mecca?
In theory, you're supposed to pray anywhere.
Wow.
So Muslim students, girls have been called terrorists. Muslim students have been called terrorists. Their hijabs have been pulled off. Black students.
Did you hear the little white girl?
Wow.
Oh my god.
How many people really have come up to them and called them
None.
terrorists?
Maybe in jest, but no one. And if you care, that's your problem.
Except for maybe trolls. I mean, there are asshole trolls everywhere, but no one seriously thinks you're a terrorist just because you're a Muslim or because you're wearing a hijab. And I can imagine that very many people have really come up to you and said that. I think you're either exaggerating or lying.
Yes, they are booing, but they don't know how to use boos, and they're booing a concept when traditionally we boo people. She does like they don't understand that you're not supposed to boo a speaker if they're not.
Do I boo?
Yeah, they boo when she says something about like racism or Islamophobia because they're booing the idea, but they're booing her and they don't seem to realize how retarded this is.
They should be booing her, so they're doing it right, even though they don't mean to.
I agree.
I agree with the crowd at this point.
Yeah.
Have been called the N-word. We have a lot of inequitable stuff going on this campus. Yet
Boo.
this administration is not doing anything to stop it.
Shit, she's smart.
Inequitable stuff, dog.
The N-word. We know what the word is. We're not children. You can say it.
Yeah, no, I like the
We
joke.
won't help.
You've made it now. You've made me think it. That's cruel. At least
Exactly.
take responsibility for it.
Thank you.
Louis C.K.
Yeah.
I love his response to it.
This is how you know someone's smart. They say inequitable.
Yeah.
Very intelligent.
And me, like I've seen.
You see the black woman in the background smiling away? Do you think she seems oppressed? No, she's
So
reveling.
it's impressed to me.
She's reveling in this. She's soaking this in. She's loving this.
All of these well-financed college students, very oppressed.
That's the highlight of her life right now.
Yeah. I mean, look,
That's
look at her,
sad.
look at that face. Look at that big ass
That's what they've been looking
smile.
forward to.
She's proud. She's like, yeah, that's right. You stand up, girl.
Back to my country, which I was literally born in this country. So what country am I back to?
Gap Toothistan.
Who really told you to go back to your country.
Yeah, yeah, they
Somebody
probably
said
did.
that to you, then they're ignorant. But I wonder if that's actually true.
Yeah, they probably did. I mean, it's distinctly possible, but I mean, for you to take that shit that seriously is on you. I mean, you went out of your way to wear that silly hijab. This is you. This is on you at this point.
Yeah, like if I wore fucking lederhosen or some shit, I think people might be saying, "Go back to your country." Like some really ignorant asshole might say that.
Exactly.
I ain't wearing a dress.
This is part of my. It's part of my true heritage, Dusty. You don't know.
I can't even understand what she's saying half the time because the crowd is so retarded. They cheer over her.
they cheer and boo at just random moments.
Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being the other. And, like, literally, my instructors don't...
No, you're not. You're definitely not tired of being the other. That's what
No.
you live for. You love being the other. If you weren't the other, you would not know what to do with your time. You would have no hobbies.
Exactly.
Exactly. And if I was even to give her the benefit of the doubt on that, then stop being the other. This is a choice. You can choose which religion to follow.
Exactly. Join us. We want you. Let's all be one. Let's stop separating ourselves.
Yeah, let's all be one under Islam.
Oh yes, of course. The new caliphate.
They don't know equity. They don't know how to teach me. They've never seen anyone like me. I get stares all the time. Like, what are you doing? Like...
I love that line. They don't know how to teach me. No, bitch, you don't know how to learn. You can't give an education.
That's awesome.
No one can give you an education. You have to wrest it from the planet. Don't you understand that?
They're just so grandiose, though. You know, I'm so amazing, they can't teach me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, you're a dumb twat. You failed. That's what happens.
Clearly.
My entire life.
See, that's her black Muslim mother. That's probably what we're looking at here.
Girl.
Because she wooed immediately. Immediately. Look. See? Oh, let's not do tribal stuff. Come on, guys. You guys are being racist to yourself. Stop.
So yeah, I have been receiving hate. Yeah, I have been running out here trying to advocate for everybody, literally Muslim, black, anything. And like, I'm literally tired. You belong here.
Oh no.
What a bust.
All right. I've had enough. I need a
You're
drink.
part of our little freak circus. You're welcome. Everyone's welcome.
I need a drink.
Oh my god. Wow. All right. Well, I think we're gonna cap it off there. But a big thank you to Dusty for joining us. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
Definitely been fun, guys. I'll have to come back sometime. Thank you for having me on. I haven't done anything in a while. You guys kind of got me motivated and out of my rut, so I'm gonna go on and make a lot of videos now, and you guys can take partial credit for that.
Hey, I'm just glad to have you back, dude.
Absolutely. It's unforgivable.
Love you guys. I won't be gone for this long again, I promise. But don't believe me because I'm a lying motherfucker.
It's cool, Dusty. You're all good. If you guys enjoy the podcast, please subscribe. Check out Hagbart's channel. And until next time, good night.
And logic.
Good night.
Logic, motherfucker.